Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this time with more success than we did last time. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream today. As some of you may remember, we tried to do this last week. We made a concerted attempt to stream the flood fight mode in MCC, and it didn't go very well because Neil couldn't make it to the stream. But he's here this time. He's currently in the process of booting everything up, so we are in the process of getting ready to get this show on the road. So that's exciting. Hopefully I'll actually be able to play for longer than 10 minutes. And also, hopefully, we won't have any issues with the stream being blocked this week. That'd be great. How am I doing? I am doing great today. I'm doing wonderful. Maybe with some ranting about the Halo show featuring Neil. The thing there is that, as you may recall, last time we did this song and dance, the stream got blocked. Of course, it's because I showed footage from the show, so I've learned not to do that anymore. That's the big no-no. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. You're playing some Flood Firefight as well. Hopefully you're having a good time, because from what little I got to play over last week, I certainly enjoyed it. I'm hoping that I will enjoy it just as much this week, if not more so, because there will actually be more people playing it. Also, I need to turn the audio up just a little bit. Yeah, let me know if audio levels are all good. I can adjust them as needed. And no footage. No, not for if we rant about the. Oh, is that the sound of someone joining the party?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
How you doing?
I am doing just fine this week.
It's good.
How, am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. I mentioned yesterday that I'm doing just fine. I am a-okay. Trust me. It's fun. You know I like playing as well. I hope we do as well. Hopefully we have a good time playing Flood Fight this week. But yeah, you having a good week this week, Mr. Neil?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good this week. Better than the last few weeks.
That's good to hear. Only thing I should mention before we get started is that currently that thing we spent the last few months recording is not yet been revealed, so we're gonna keep it under wraps for a little while longer. I'll release the trailer shortly, or not shortly, but soon.
Okay.
But the thing I sent you, because I sent Neil the trailer for the project that I finished working on yesterday, and it's been met with positive praise from those that I've sent it to so far. So you'll all get to see what it is soon enough. We're just not quite ready to reveal it yet, but soon. Soon indeed. Okay. Now then, I think I should just be able to invite you to the game. Hopefully. Let's see. I'm just I can do it from in the MCC itself. Slip up, Neil? That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get either of us to slip up on that note. You can try, but you will heartily fail. Okay. Let me know if you got that invite.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
I'm joining it right now.
Okie dokie. Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's fine.
Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST has started testing crossplay for PC and console for campaign. They have, which is cool. That's hopefully crossplay can be added for all the campaigns in the near future. That would be very awesome to see. What is the stupidest thing Pablo the Penguin said? Probably, whether it was indirectly or directly, something along the lines of Chief never had any development in the games. I'd probably take the cake for stupidest thing he's ever said. So I'll take that one for the answer there. Also, we'll be doing Legendary, of course, because we always go for Legendary. And yeah, we're just gonna get started. We're not gonna do matchmaking. We're just gonna do a custom firefight with the two of us. If we feel like we need some backup, then we'll go for online matchmaking. But for now, we're just gonna keep it just a private match. But yeah, so someone asked you on the Discord server. I don't know if you saw it, but I guess I can ask you now. Have you seen the Halo show? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it?
I haven't seen the Halo show, but from what I've seen, it looks... The first few seasons looked weird, but apparently the other... apparently, Cortana's lore accurate, whatever that means. So, I think that's the only thing I saw I only saw like a few. I only saw like the first clip of Cortana, which is lore accurate, and then like a few of the like terrible CGI fighting scenes.
Yeah, I think my favorite clip in terms of CGI is probably when Master Chief steers the Banshee into the Phantom, and because physics, it just blows it up immediately and comically crashes into the ground, as if that's how that works. But as for the whole Cortana being lore accurate thing, I can confirm that that is decidedly not the case, because I'm assuming you haven't seen the actual scene where they make Cortana.
No, I have not.
Good, keep it that way, because it is the most horrifically grotesque surgery scene I think I might have ever seen in anything ever. I will not go into graphic details, because I don't want to... I don't want to describe it in any kind of verbose way, so I'll just say that it's very grotesque and violent, and some people... Not something to be viewed while eating breakfast, that's for sure. It was very bad, and... They basically, instead of, because the way Cortana works in the current extended Halo universe is that she was made from a matrix of Dr. Halsey's mind, in that they cloned her neural network and then used that to create a digital AI. No one was hurt, no one was harmed in any discernible way, and out of it came the most advanced AI the UNSC has ever seen. The show decided to do away with that, and instead of having that be the case, they've now made it such that they had to physically clone Dr. Halsey, meaning they created another the Flutter driving a warthog, excuse me? Okay.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I shot the gunner. I'm gonna try to get him out of the driver's seat, okay. You can hop on if you...
Where do you get ammo?
I'm guessing... I do not know the answer to that question. But I think some of the Flood, like I'm standing next to a Flood that dropped an assault rifle, so I'm guessing some of them have weapons.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's some up here as well.
Anyway, no harm was done to anybody, and they created the most advanced UNSC AI they've ever seen. In the show, meanwhile,
what the hell is this?
They physically cloned Dr. Halsey, meaning they created another human being. She's a fully breathing, living person, and she was alive for approximately 5 seconds, and then they brutally murdered her, and they extracted her mental neural network and then implanted it directly into the Chief's brain. Not with an AI chip, like has always been the case. They physically implant Cortana into the Chief, meaning that she has complete control over his neural network and can literally... So in the most recent episode, she just shuts him off. Like a robot, she just flicks off his neural network and shuts him down. He's jumping at somebody, and then he just dies. Well, no, he doesn't die, but Cortana shuts him off, and he may as well just be dead on the spot. It's pathetic. So, I'm not quite sure. Why? I have no idea. I'm assuming because they want it to be, I don't know, gritty and mature or whatever, but it's bizarre why they would make that choice. I can't explain to you.
Very bizarre.
Yeah, so I don't know who told you it was lore accurate, but I'm sorry to say that they are telling you the big lie.
Oh no, the lore accurate thing, it was like the first letters she says, or the first words she says when she like spawns.
Oh, well, I mean, sure, but that's
only a tidbit I want.
Okay. Ugh. That part certainly
does not want to die.
There's nothing mature about this. Well, when I say mature, I mean, like, it's dark and gritty. It's only for the most hardcore fans who like watching kind of stuff. I don't mean mature as in, like, it actually has a sense of responsibility in its storytelling. Not to mention the battle where Master Chief should have died 17 times. Yeah, not even Master Chief. I'm more concerned with the other... Because something else they do, you know, Blue Team from Halo 5, Master Chief's, like, lifelong combat partners? They're not in the show. They replaced them with a team called Silver Team for some reason.
Oh, no.
And one of the members of Silver Team is on her own in the middle of a battlefield. She just forgets how to fight anything, and she just stands still like a useless penguin while everything is killing her. Except that during the process of people killing her, she doesn't do anything, and she somehow sustains way more damage. Like, right there, that's for instance, I was standing there, I died. See that? I was surrounded by enemies, and then I died. Crazy. You know what? You know where that doesn't happen? In the show, where she's just surrounded by enemies barreling down upon her. Plasma weaponry is barreling into her shield, and then her health bar is clearly going critical. That would have killed her on easy mode in any of the Halo games. So, you're not going to get me to believe for even a split second that she would still be alive after everything that was dumped into her. It's absurd. It's just shock value? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It's just shock value. Don't they ruin the first scene of the Fall of Reach? Oh, absolutely they do. Absolutely. Because the fall... Oh, that's a lot of things. That is a lot of things. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. The first scene of the Fall of Reach is Halsey and Captain Keyes going to the Chief's homeworld and kind of recruiting him for the Spartan program. But when they get there, they see that he's playing King of the Hill with a bunch of kids. Oh, they're back in a Warthog. With a bunch of kids from his class. And in doing so, they see that he's just like way better physically than all of them. So they're like, hey, this kid's got something. And then they talk to him for a little bit, and then he's on their radar for when they recruit him for the Spartan program. In this show, they go to some stupid mining camp thing where there's a bridge. Ow. You didn't go to Tree Hoppers with us during the 8th grade field trip, right?
Go where?
In 8th grade, when some of us went to Tree Hoppers, you didn't come with us for that, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, but you know what that place is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine those things, except instead of them being, like, that place is very safe in terms of there's a lot of restrictions put in place to make sure you can't fall off and commit the big die. Well, in this show, there's none of those safety restrictions whatsoever. And they just let kids freely walk across the tree bridges without any restrictions or safety harnesses or anything like that. And as a result, one of them nearly falls and gets killed, except that the chief thankfully happens to grab onto his leg at the last second. So, that's nice. Edgy but not mature. Yeah, that's I guess a better way to say what I was trying to say. It's edgy, but it's not mature. Also, we just got wiped by that Warthog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which Halo is this? You said it's ODST?
Yeah, Halo 3 ODST is what this is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, our goal is going to be to try to beat the entire thing today. So, I think that was a pretty good first run for our first try at that. So,
I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
let's kind of running around.
Let's go again. This sounds like shit for 14-year-olds who want to feel adult. Yeah, basically, yes. Halsey never kidnapped Chief in the games, did she? So, Halsey specifically did not. She was a part of the program. Like, that's kind of the core of her character is, originally the Spartans were created to fight against the Insurrectionists, which are a group of human rebellions in the world of the Halo universe. That's what the Spartans were created for, was to fight insurrectionists. And in doing so, the UNSC kidnapped a bunch of children and then replaced them with clones that would die shortly afterwards. And that's part of the dilemma, is that she did something horrible. Like, she kidnapped these children, took them away from their families, and now they've been conscripted into service at a very early age, and their lives have been changed forever. But she does this as the Covenant are invading Earth and a bunch of UNSC colonies, so it happens at the exact perfect time for them to save the universe. And that's kind of her dilemma, is like, yes, she did something really bad, but were it not for the Spartan program, humanity would have been wiped out instantly. And they kind of talk about that in the prologue of Halo 4, if you remember, kind of that moral dilemma of what it, and yeah, that's just not, so in the show, like, Chief does get kidnapped, but Halsey isn't the one to do it. It's just some other UNSC members do that. But more importantly, someone just mentioned in chat, there's so much that's awful about the show, it just takes forever to go down the laundry list of problems. In the games and books, Chief's memories are not suppressed. They just kidnap them. Like, they know what happened to them. They have always known what happened to them. It's just that they know that there's a greater purpose to serve, and they overcome what happened to them. Whereas in the show, Halsey and the UNSC lie to the Chief, and that they suppressed his memories, and so that he doesn't remember where he came from or what happened to him. And that's part of the major conflict for the whole show is, what's my past life? What happened to me? Where did I come from? Now, the obvious problem with that is if you are not honest and upfront with them, then what might happen is they might end up turning against you when they eventually remember everything. Especially if it just so happens that the person who ended up actually physically kidnapping you is the person who's been your mentor and mother figure for your entire life. Almost as if suppressing your memories might be a really, really bad idea that you shouldn't ever do. It's really, and they also suppress his emotions. He has this emotional suppressant pellet in his back or whatever that, and it's, first of all, it clearly doesn't work because in episode 2 he pins some random guy up against the wall and just screams, "Who am I?" Or like, "What am I?" or something, and you just watch it and you're like, "Who are you? Why are you wearing that? You don't deserve to wear that armor. What are you doing?" And then, so clearly the emotional suppressant pellet doesn't work, but then he takes out the pellet by himself, by the way. Did I just kill you or did I kill a friendly?
No, I'm up here.
Okay, I think I might have just accidentally killed a Marine friend. But he removes this pellet, not by having surgery, but by standing in the bathroom while Cortana watches him, and physically removing the pellet by himself with a Bowie knife. Just takes it to the back of his spine and cuts it out by hand. As if that's not how that works. I don't understand. And it's funny, Marty O'Donnell, who's the composer of the original 5 Halo games, tweeted out saying, I'm gonna perform spinal surgery on myself using a Bowie knife. I saw it on a TV show, so it must be true. And it's just really funny to see how this all is unfolding.
Where am I getting shot from? Oh my goodness.
And Cortana doesn't act like herself either. Her design is really, really uncanny. She's creepy as hell in terms of how she interacts with people. And there's this one line where she tells Chief, "Switch to secondary," and his response is, "I know how the game is played, Cortana." And you hear him say that, and you're just like, "Why? How did you write? Who wrote this? Who wrote this?" Was that scene gruesome as well? Oh, it's very. I mean, it's not like 13 Reasons Why finale levels of grotesque, but it's. They don't try to censor him cutting the thing out of him at all. That's for sure. And it's just like, why would you make it so easy to reach this? Why would you ever put it in such an easy-to-reach location? Also, when the emotional suppressant pellet gets taken out, you'd think that would alert the UNSC that something's gone horribly, horribly wrong and they need to talk to John to find out what's going on. It's really, really weird. Isn't the Halo...
He also takes off, in the clips I've also seen, like in the thumbnails at least, he's maskless way too much.
Yeah.
Or he's helmetless. I don't know if they call it.
Here's the thing. The topic of the Chief taking off his helmet is more nuanced than a lot of people make it out to be. It's not a binary thing where he's never allowed to take it off, but the amount of times he is not wearing his helmet in this show is bizarre. Especially because...
Yeah, like, he takes it off in, like, situations like you wouldn't take it off, and, like, it's weird.
My favorite two instances... I set it on fire, but it didn't kill it. It's still smoking. My favorite two instances are in episode 1, when the girl is literally pointing a battle rifle at his head. And he's just like, yep, time to take the helmet off. And then in episode 5, when the battle is over for approximately 0.2 seconds, and he's like, alright, I guess I'm safe to take it off then. No danger here. There couldn't possibly be any enemies hiding in the background that I just can't see. Also, someone came to life behind you. Got him. Okay, this... I'm gonna try to grenade it. I flipped it. Or at least I thought I did.
Where's my damn health bar? I don't know what my health bar is. Like, I just see red around my screen. Oh god.
So, the comments at the top of the screen. Oh.
No, my health bar.
No, I know. But, like, I'm saying, up at the comments at the top of the screen, if you look below that, that's where...
Yeah, but it always looks full. So I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be yellow, and then when it goes, like, full-on blood style around the screen, that's when you know you are running low on health. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus, man.
Oh my goodness.
This warthog keeps tearing us to shreds.
I don't even know how to drive, man. Oh my goodness.
Watch out.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what happened there.
Well, it was fun knowing you. Time to die. Yep. Okay, so there's a sniper in the top of the tower. I think we should probably get that sniper and save it for when that warthog shows up. Because currently, we seem to be unable to take it out.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Can he just keep the flippin' helmet on? Well, I mean, like, the Chief's allowed to take off his helmet in specific situations, but the situations in which he takes it off, and the frequency at which he takes it off is bizarre.
Yeah. Like, he could take off his helmet, that's fine, but, like, they're, like, overdoing it. They're just like, oh, here's another opportunity where he could take off his helmet.
Yeah, and the reason why is because, Pablo Schreiber, who is the man who's responsible for portraying the Chief in the show, he has said previously that in the games, Chief gets no development, and that it's a very basic first step for storytelling, that you have to have your main character show his face because you can't express emotion without it. Now, I'm curious, can you think of any instances in the games where the Chief manages to show emotion with his helmet on, or at the very least gets the bare minimum of character development?
Nope.
Yeah, me either. I got nothing. I can't think of any times where Steve Downes is able to deliver an exceptional performance vocally without being able to see his face, nor can I think of any instances where the Chief is completely deconstructed as a character and his whole world is rocked before his eyes as his lifelong combat partner just perishes in front of him. Nope. I got nothing over here. I'm failing to come up with anything here. I gotta be honest.
Oh, we should just stay up here. There's so many weapons here. I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, I haven't even been to the center of the map yet.
Yeah, up top there. Wait, we have a warthog.
We do?
Yeah, it's down here.
Oh, well in that case, I'll just come to you. We'll just mount up in the warthog. Actually, did you see any rocket launchers anywhere up here?
No.
Okay, because
I only saw battle rifles and stuff.
If so, I could give the rocket launcher to the guy in the side seat. Alright, let's move. Isn't the Halo show getting a second season or something? Yeah, it was confirmed to get a second season before season 1 even aired. Oh god, I can't aim it. There we go. The operations scene exists so Cortana can interact with Chief with no helmet, which doesn't even make any sense, because in the games, it's shown that the Chief can, like, Cortana can still exist outside of his helmet because she's on that chip, so you just have to insert the chip into any of the nearby computers and she can still talk to the Chief. Of course, that will require them playing the games to understand how that works, which obviously they've never done, because if they played the games for even, like, half a second, they would quickly realize how little... And to be clear, they're allowed to make changes. Okay. I'm pointing the gun behind us. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
My health bar's getting shredded. I'm still shooting him. How many? Oh, damn it.
Oh, no.
The Warthog's...
They sniped me out of it, too?
The Warthog's badly damaged, though.
It just blew up.
Okay, cool.
What the hell is this, man?
Yeah. You're allowed to make changes to the source material. It doesn't have to be... Because that's something some people are saying, is that you guys just want a one-to-one adaptation of the games, which is false. We do not want a one-to-one adaptation of the games, because that is the Halo book called Halo the Flood, which is a one-to-one adaptation of the game Combat Evolved, and it is not good, because they're back in the Warthog, shoot. A story that's made for a game is made for a game. It's not made for any other medium, because trying to tell the same story across multiple mediums has almost never worked out well without making some changes to account for that fact. So they're allowed to make changes, but some of the changes they're making just don't make any sense. Okay, we got an angle on the Warthog. We just gotta get the guy out of the turret. I got him.
So annoying.
I got him out of the turret.
Yeah, I got the driver.
Okay. The Warthog's ours.
Unless
They're getting revived. Nope, nope, nope. Stay away. This Warthog is ours. Okay.
The alignment's a bit off, but it'll be fine. Oh, hold on.
Didn't I say I was having a Halo Infinite multiplayer livestream with viewers on the 7th? Yes, that is the plan. Currently I'm planning for us to do a stream of Halo Infinite's multiplayer, because, on the 7th, because the Season 2 comes out on May 3rd, so on May 7th we're planning to do a community stream with everybody like we did last time on the 7th of May. Ghost! That's fine, ghosts are easier to take out.
Okay.
Warthogs are the tougher ones. Another ghost! Got a little too far away from me, but I still hit it a bit.
I'm just staying on the move so we don't get, like,
just constantly keep moving. And that's the game plan. So long as we're always on the move, it's gonna be harder for them to catch us. Still waiting for that ghost to pop up.
Unless I do that.
I
Is that
definitely
a good thing or a bad thing? Reinforcements.
I think it probably
For us?
I think it's for us, but I'm not sure. I cannot confirm nor deny that statement. Also, I guess that ghost just disappeared on us. Because I definitely didn't kill it. Maybe it crashed and killed. Oh, no, here it is. Found it. It was seconds away from blowing up there. Okay, I'm starting to think the reinforcements were for them, not for us, because I see no friendlies anywhere in sight. Anyway, yeah, there will be other times in the future where we'll do community multiplayer streams for Halo Infinite. I want to try to do one of those at least once a month.
Oh, God. I died.
As did I. Our Warthog just got blown to smithereens. So yeah, if you can't make it to the 7th, then there will be more instances in the future where you can join us for a stream.
They're in our spawn, man.
This might actually work out nicely, because it's a choke point for them to come through that door. If we keep forcing him down that door. The only problem is that ghost.
Oh my goodness, the ghost.
I stuck him. Now he's dead.
Nice.
Can't wait for Season 2 of the Halo show where they focus on Spartan Locke's story. Oh, that's the other thing. It seems like they might be setting up Cortana to not fully be on Chief's side, which makes me very worried for the possibility that they might be adapting Halo, some variant of Halo 5 where Cortana turns against the UNSC, or at least against the Chief.
I mean, it's predictable. They probably are gonna do that. Not gonna lie.
And the other thing is that like Chief is just very snappy with Cortana. He's very aggressive to everybody around him, which does not seem indicative of how the Chief's always acted.
Mm-hmm.
You heard Spartan Locks as Spring Locks, and you just was like, what? Oh god, that's the crossover of the century right there. Spring Lock. Oh my god. Stay away from me. Spring Locks meets Spartan Lock. Yeah, it turns out the armor lockup was just actually the Spring Locks acting up in the Halo 5 Chief vs. Lock fight. Cortana will take over the tri-state area. And it's gonna be such fun. I can't wait to see all the other Halo games adapted. Oh, the other thing with the show is that it's moving at the speed of sound and yet is also crawling along. The rate at which major plot points are developing is kind of absurd, and yet simultaneously each episode feels like it takes 6 years before it ends. It's almost impressive how they've managed to reach that level of pacing.
Did I just get shot by a wraith?
If there's a wraith, that's a problem.
Dude, I had a nice vantage point. I just got bombed. Something literally just bombed me.
I'll try to get up high and see if I can find that wraith you were mentioning. What do I think?
There's something. I don't know what. Something bombed me.
What do I think of the Halo Infinite roadmap? I mentioned this on yesterday's stream, but I'll happily go over it again. People are blowing it way out of proportion. Because what we've seen from the Halo Infinite roadmap that got released yesterday, or 2 days ago, or whatever that I showed to you, is that it starts off in May with the new game modes and the new maps, and then we get a narrative event in the middle of May. When July rolls around, we get another new...
Right. That's definitely right.
Okay. Did you use the sniper yet?
No.
Alright, then I'm gonna get the sniper and see if I can deal with that wraith. Yeah, in July we get another narrative event. In August we get campaign mission replay and campaign co-op, and then September Forge comes around. So, is it unfortunate that it's going to be another 6-month season? Of course. I think we'd all like it to be at a more rapid cadence than it is. But people are calling for the death of Halo because of this roadmap, which is just absurd. The people who are saying that Halo needs to die because of this, or that 343 needs to be shut down, are just way over dramatic about this whole thing. So, I too have seen that discourse, and it just annoys me, I guess. Very much annoys me. Because oh my god. No one has ever tried. I've never tried to claim that Infinite is perfect. In fact, Infinite definitely needs a lot of work. But the rate at which people are just calling for the Halo to end is kind of ridiculous.
They'll probably figure something, because a lot of places still have, like, regulations and stuff. So everything's not perfect yet from COVID. Which is understandable. I mean, there's still, like, oh my goodness, there are 2 ghosts on me.
And now it's my ghost. Okay. Oh, don't take it back from me. Don't do that. Moving away. Yeah, I think this is.
So do I ever respawn?
I think if I can.
Oh my goodness, I just became a flood.
You what?
No, like, I'm not controlling it, but, like, the person behind you is me.
Oh,
yeah, that thing.
That's actually kind of cool.
You just killed it. Unlucky.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh. Dude,
this is hard.
I think we have to save the Warthog and put it up top, and just use the up top as, like, a vantage point.
Yeah.
Because there are a bunch of battle rifles up there.
The end of the last stream, I mentioned that I wanted to share something with you. You wanted to wait for Neil's reaction. Yeah, so I was going to mention this to you last week, but obviously we didn't get to do it. But I can tell you this week. So last weekend, I got together with my cousins and their parents, those being my uncle and aunt. And when I got, we all met up at my grandmother's house. And while I was waiting, when I got there, only my aunt was there. She had just come back for her run, but my cousins and my uncle were still, I think they were getting gas or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was just there with my aunt, she asked me the following question with its exact pronunciation. So Trevor, my friend's son has been playing something recently, and I need you to explain it to me. Can you tell me what Among Us is? and you, like, obviously you can't, like, lose your shit at that moment, but you had to take a deep breath and just go, okay, we're in for a long one this time. So, but that wasn't even the part of the story that I was particularly interested in sharing. I mean, obviously the pronunciation is funny, but what she then went on to say was that after I explained to her what it was, which is that it's a murder mystery game set in space where one person is the imposter, one to 3 people is the imposter, and then you have to deduce who that is, and etc., etc. And I went on to explain all of the different nuances of it. She said, "Okay, thanks for telling me, because I bought this kid a coloring book of Among Us, and we were talking about how it's very violent, and there's a lot of people stabbing each other, and he's drawing the little Among Us figure guy or whatever, and it's just seeing all this violence. I mean, did they just get on the Warthog? Marines, stop! Marines. Oh
no, they could drive in this game.
Yeah, we're not. It's not a different Halo game. We have to prevent them from taking control of the thing. But yeah, so she went on a long tirade about how it's terrible that kids are playing this game because it's gonna make everybody violent, and how seeing people stabbing each other is not something that we want to see. So,
oh my goodness,
I find it doubly funny because, for one thing, it's just on a general scale, I'm very sick and tired of hearing people.
They're destroying the car. These AIs are so dumb, dude. I just waste a grenade on that.
They're just ramming the Warthog into the damn thing. But yeah, I'm just generally speaking, I'm tired of people making video games out to be this horrific demonic thing where it's going to turn people violent or whatever, which has been proven false time and time again. But even on a specific level, of all the games to target, like if I'm stonewalled into defending the position that video games are the most horrible, violent thing to ever be created, and if I'm gonna pick a game as like the crux of my case, I'm not gonna pick Among Us.
Yeah, that'd be like the last game I would pick.
It's like the most cartoonish thing ever. There's no grotesque violence in it at all. It's like an animation pops up where someone stabs him and then it's done. There's no grotesque blood or gore. That's it. I was even ready to say, like, I was gonna say, I expected it was gonna be rated T or whatever, and that I would say, look, you should have checked the ERCB rating before you bought it for your kid. I don't know what to tell you. But then I checked the ERCB rating.
Oh my goodness, there's the rate.
Already?
I don't know why the rate spawned so fast.
Okay, I'm gonna get the sniper then. But yeah, I checked the ERCB rating for Among Us, and it's actually E10 and up. So, oops. Looks like the ESRB has decided it's actually A-okay for everyone to play. Whoops-a-daisy. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with everybody. Because something reminded me of that I wanted to talk about it on yesterday's stream, but I wanted to save it for today to get your thoughts on it. Also, I'm gonna try to snipe this guy out of the turret.
Yeah, you could snipe him out of the turret, but how do you kill the main guy?
If we can get close enough, because the bigger threat is just approaching it, because it's easier to dodge the plasma mortar than it is to dodge the plasma turret.
Oh, I see.
Except that he doesn't seem to be dying by my sniper shots. People really should be more educated about the topic. You really don't understand how ridiculous the topic is still going on. Because people need a scapegoat. When it comes to violence, people just want something to point at, being like, this is the big bad thing.
They blame literally everything other than what it actually is. They blame video games, they blame music, they blame clothing choices, they blame guns, they blame a bunch of different shit. Except the actual problem, which is they need help, and no one's giving them help.
When it comes to video games, have been so often used as the topic as a scapegoat for this stuff, and it's just getting really frustrating. Because shall we talk about some of the cartoons people watch, like Looney Tunes, where people are getting beaten over the head with frying pans and anvils and stuff? You don't hear any outcry about that stuff. Or hell, even in the early Looney Tunes days, people actually got shot with guns, and you never heard anyone complaining about that. But for some reason, all this
movies are fine, but games, oh no, games are...
games are this other medium where all of a sudden things just fly off the rails and it becomes an evil thing that no one must ever talk about. Cam Low and health. Jesus, they're coming up the stairs. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini... Oh, you can go.
The pistol one-shots most of them. So.
Yeah, the pistol is great in this game. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom taught your kid to hit people with nets. Yeah, I played the SpongeBob video game, and now people are going around smacking people with fishing nets and belly flopping on people and tying them up with lassos. I really shouldn't let people play these SpongeBob games. Classic Tom and Jerry's another one. Hell, even just recently, last year they released a new Tom and Jerry movie. It wasn't good, but it still had that Tom and Jerry action in short spurts. So it's just people just don't care.
People are stupid.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story. People are stupid.
They blame everything other than the fishing.
Any excuse people can get to just steer away from the problems that need addressing. Any scapegoat they can find. Also, this ghost has me pinned down. I'm gonna try to grenade him if I can.
And they also kind of use tactics like oil companies are doing. Like, I was watching a Kurzgesagt video, or I forget how to pronounce it. And they were talking about, like, how oil companies are, like, gaslighting the hell out of us. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty true. Because the narrator was talking about, like, how they said, oh, gas isn't as bad, and then they say climate change doesn't exist. They said climate change is real, but it's not as bad, and now they're at stage 4, which is like, we're all gonna die soon. So they're just like gaslighting us, which is kind of what people who are against games do. They just gaslight it. you. It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's a common
Where's
like
the warthog though?
the Marines probably got it killed, but I got a ghost.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it back up to the center platform. If I can survive the journey. I just gotta get past this wraith. Okay, I made it to the staircase. We're home free. You guessed stomping on a...
Is the guy dead?
No, I sniped him like 4 times in the head and it didn't get him. I could try to keep him focused. If we try to go from 2 different directions, we might be able to get him. Like, if we launch a coordinated... Is that another ghost?
I died to a ghost.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere then. We're playing it safe.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
Yeah. Someone mentioned, I guess stomping on a turtle in Mario Brothers makes you a psychopathic cannibalistic murderer. Hey, don't you know?
Real,
the very violent game of Mario Brothers, where you violently stomp on Goombas' heads. You really shouldn't be. I mean, I mentioned this in my Free Guy video. Just
Mario Kart and well, what's the word I'm looking for?
Smash Brothers.
It encourages bad driving. No, Mario Kart.
Yeah.
It encourages you to pick up an item. It encourages you to litter because you're throwing bananas out your window.
Hell, even Minecraft encourages the merciless slaughter of cows and pigs.
And trees.
And trees, yeah.
Minecraft is not PC. Ban Minecraft.
It's very, oh my god! Okay, there was a carrier form about 2 steps away from me.
How many rounds is it to win this? Or is it just like, it's just infinite?
It might be a thing where you have to last as long as you can, but I think I can change the settings to where it actually has like a set wave limit. I think I might change to that after this, so we actually have a goal to strive for, because I'm noticing the timer is going up, not down. But I don't know. Are we going to play the Halo Infinite campaign on multiplayer when it comes out? Of course we are. You kidding me? We are. I am so excited to be able to play Infinite's campaign cooperatively when it finally comes out. I was hoping to be able to do that day 1, but, you know, unfortunately it didn't work out that way.
Shot this idiot out of the turret, finally.
Cool. That should make attacking it much easier. Especially if is my ghost still up at the top of the place?
It should be. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, if you can use that, that should give you a like, you can speed up to the Wraith, hop out, and then hijack it.
Is there any weak spots for these stupid fat carrier farm things?
The only thing worth noting there is that if you stick them with plasma grenades or spike grenades, they won't release the infection forms when they explode. Like, if you just shoot them, then they'll blow up and all the little mini popcorn guys will be released. But if you can actually stick them with a grenade, or if you use a supercharged needler explosion, then they won't release. In fact, I think I can demonstrate that right now. If you use this, like that, then it'll kill them without releasing any of the infection forms.
I wasn't paying attention, the Wraith just shot at me. It didn't shoot for 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden it just decides to shoot.
Oof. You gave my Twitch a follow to support me. The stream is awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, but I don't really use my Twitch channel anymore. I just have a bigger streaming audience on YouTube than I ever did on Twitch. But I appreciate the support nonetheless. Oh my god! Get away from me.
Oh my goodness, this guy's cold. Doesn't mean anything? Oh, no, he died.
Yeah, if it meant something, it no longer means anything. He is now the big dead. You still think
carrier farms are not carrier farms, what are those small little flood arms? It's annoying.
You still think it's hilarious that video games are always the problem, not books, TV shows, despite the fact that there can happen the same amount of violence in those types of media as in games? Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, there's many instances where violence is on par with, if not worse than, games. But you never see that, because games are a newer medium, and people don't understand them. I mean, hell, before I kind of started getting really into video games and made this YouTube channel, my dad was one of the people who thought that playing games like Call of Duty turned you into a serial killer. Thankfully, he doesn't think that anymore, but, you know, it's a newer medium. People don't understand it at all, or at least they didn't used to understand it. People understand it more. Oh god, it's these guys. I think this is where we lose.
Yeah.
But hey,
Oh,
we made it further this time. We made it further than we did last time. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Dude,
Oh,
I
the
was
warthogs.
rushed by like tanks. Like there's a tank form.
Shit.
I forget what it is.
No, they're just called tank forms.
Oh.
When
Yeah,
you
I
were a
was
kid,
rushed by that.
when you were a kid, you literally had a therapist telling you violent things would make you violent. That is someone who's very qualified at their job and doesn't reinforce my position on therapists whatsoever. Yeah, like I said, it's a newer medium. Oh my god, people just don't understand them. They talk about things they don't understand.
They just want to blame everything but the problem.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's
Ha!
Christian people.
Give me that ghost, thank you. Ghost is mine. Alright, I have a
Oh
ghost.
my goodness. I'm dead here. Dude, there are like 3 tank forms.
Oh my god. I don't even know what killed me.
And they have a warthog.
Oh, the warthog. Of course, the warthog. I should have guessed.
Of course the warthog makes a return. He doesn't make a return the whole game, and all of a sudden it's just there.
But we're getting better. We're making more progress each time. Which is good. Okay, blaming the actual problem would make them hold themselves accountable, so they want to find any other scapegoat they can. Yeah, any other possible scapegoat they can find, no matter what it is. So if it means they can avoid addressing the problem itself. One of your teachers
Mental health? Nah, that's not the problem. That doesn't exist. It's video games. It's this, it's that, it's everything else. Other than that,
just throw a dart at the board until you find something that isn't the problem that needs addressing.
And then when video games go out of touch, because they're already, I mean, not out of touch. I like when it just becomes a dumber and dumber argument, which it is now. They're just gonna find something new.
Yeah, when people finally grow wiser to the fact that video games are not the underlying problem, they'll just move on to the next big thing to target. Like hell, recently there was a big controversy with a Poppy's Playtime song. People saying that Poppy's Playtime was encouraging violence in some capacity. I don't know anything about it because I don't really know much about that game, but it just seems like a very familiar situation to many other games that it's happened for in the past. For instance, there was the whole ordeal with this I don't know if you heard about the Slender Man situation where 2 girls planned a premeditated murder to kill their friend, and they said it was inspired by Slender Man, and then people were calling for Slender Man to be shut down or whatever. It's like, it's not... The people who made this game, it's not their fault. It's these delusional girls who need help and they're not getting that help. But yeah, sure, blame the game, or the creepypasta itself, not the problem itself.
It's also parents too.
Oh, absolutely.
Parents are like, oh my goodness, my child would never do that. But they just blame everything else other than the fact that the parents never helped the child.
It cannot be it must be something else.
Issues. Yeah, it's not there. It's never my fault. It's always something else's fault.
It's not my failure as a parent. It's my kid who must have fallen to it's this thing that has caused my child to do the big bad. Which, interestingly, is something that actually is tackled in a recent movie that came out called Turning Red. I can't believe I'm saying that, but they actually kind of address that, where the mom is so delusional that she can't believe for a second that it's her daughter that is actually just changing and evolving and doing these things. It's everything else around her that's causing the problems. Now, granted, the situation isn't exactly the same as what we're talking about, but it's still a similar thing that gets talked about there. Didn't something happen similar with the Squid Game and kids tried to mimic the show? I'm sure it probably did. I don't know much about that, but at this point, I can believe just about anything in that regard. Now that we know Splatoon 3's release date, when do I plan on playing Auto Expansion? I don't have any... I mean, I'm still planning on playing it, and it'll be sometime in May, definitely. It'll definitely be sometime in May that I want to play it, especially because now it's a part of the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. I'll definitely be checking it out very soon. Because a lot of people have been saying recently that it's like, really, really great, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it is. Although I will say, I'm excited to play Splatoon 3 just because it's going to be a new campaign, but I can't say that I've seen much that's different about it compared to Splatoon 2 that really warrants it as a sequel, other than, of course, the extra money. Granted, I haven't done that much research into it, but it just doesn't seem like it warrants a full sequel. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens this year at, well, I was gonna say E3, but that's not a thing anymore. So we'll say whenever. Oh yeah, I mentioned this in that thing we recorded over the past few months. That E3.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why they're doing that.
It's, well, I don't know. Well, I can take a few guesses. It probably has something to do with the fact that E3 is, as a show, it has more bloat than it does content. Like a lot of what we watched last year when we streamed it on Twitch was just padded garbage, and it took hours between the major events to actually get the game's trailers we were looking for. So I'm totally on board with just kind of axing all the like trimming out the fat essentially and just streamlining all the, because it's not like the act of games companies getting together during the summer to show off the new hit releases is going away. Like, Xbox will still do their thing, Sony will still do their thing, and Nintendo will still do their thing. Everyone will still do their own little show where they get to present what all new is coming to their direct systems. It's just that instead of it being padded out with additional garbage, like, for instance, the Ubisoft walking simulator trailers between every single goddamn thing they showed, where it was just, look at this guy walking in a straight line for 5 minutes, or watch this guy drive a car, or sail a boat, or fly a plane, or whatever. We'll just get to cut straight to the stuff we actually came there for, which was seeing all the new game trailers, which I am totally on board with. So we'll see what happens there, because I'm curious as to whether they'll talk about whether 343 will have anything to show for campaign DLC this year. I hear a Warthog. Warthog is inbound.
We have a Spartan laser down here. Okay, that's how you take up the damn thing.
That would have been good to know, certainly.
Yeah, there are a lot. Okay, so I think
we can do this.
Just look around more. Yeah.
Now that we know the Spartan laser
there
is
are a
there.
lot of like little rooms. Stuff,
Most of the stuff in E3 are games nobody plays. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff that is shown off during E3 is stuff that we don't really care about. But it's worth watching for that 1% of stuff that we actually do care about. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. Just in the off chance that we get some quality game reveals.
Okay, annoying.
Oh, looks like you're getting bombarded.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
I died.
It was not fast enough, unfortunately.
There are two of the stupid purple guys.
I got them both, but there's more inbound. Shit. You only care about Capcom, Square Enix, and the Nintendo Direct, and Sega because of Atlas. Oh my god, Ghost! Wow, okay. I looked down to read chat, looked up, there was a ghost in front of me, and then I died. Almost immediately. Give me that ghost. Thank you for the ghost. Get splattered. Okay. I just mowed down a lot of them. I'm gonna try to mow down a few more.
There are no health packs.
There are. There's two of them up there on the walls. I can show you where they are when I get back up there.
Oh, there are.
There might be more. Those are the only two I've found so far.
Is it called Opticon Med Gel?
Maybe?
That's probably not it.
I don't know. I'll be up there in a second. Yeah, as for my interest in E3, the two ones I'm really interested in are Xbox and Nintendo Direct. Of course, I'll always keep an eye out for Capcom, just because of Ace Attorney. But I wouldn't hold my breath for that anytime soon. Okay, it is called Opticon Med Gel. Yeah.
Why won't you die? Dude, I'm not getting any hit markers on it. It's just surviving.
Yeah, the Stalker homes have an absurd amount of health. Okay, yeah, the health pack's over here on the wall, and then there's one on the other wall, symmetrical to it, on the other side. Should you need it? Oh god, this thing just jumped up here.
Careful behind you. Just shot it. Oh, there's the race.
Get back here. Where'd you leave that Spartan laser you said?
It's down here.
Okay.
I'll get it real quick.
You love the Act Attorney video for Quantum TV? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was a great video. Both in terms of its presentation, because, well,
it's dead.
Nice. Obviously, presentation-wise, it is certainly entertaining to watch. But even in terms of the content, do you know anything about the Act-Man drama with Quantum TV? Or do you even know who the Act-Man is?
I know who the Act-Man is, but I don't know about the drama.
So basically, he made a video covering an Elden Ring review by Quantum TV. And long and the short of it is that basically he's been getting his panties in a twist over the fact that Actman apparently stole his video, which he didn't. His coverage of Quantum TV's Elden Ring video was completely covered by fair use, but because he criticized Quantum TV's video, he's been getting very upset about it, and that combined with a bunch of other stuff he's done in the past is just a lot of stuff's come out about Quantum TV that's just shown he's a really terrible person. He's been ban evading on YouTube previously. He's been very hateful, like actual targeted hate speech towards people. Just generally speaking, he's not a good person, and it's just really. Oh, I didn't know anything about this previously, but him and a lot of other YouTubers have been coming together to kind of bring up all this evidence that we didn't know about previously. So it's just,
okay.
But yeah, he made a video yesterday kind of going over everything in great detail, showing all the evidence and proving how much of a terrible person he is. And he did it in the format of like an Ace Attorney style thing, which is this. I'm guessing you know very little about Ace Attorney, but it's basically a courtroom drama game.
Yeah.
And it kind of does it in that style with a lot of the same music. So it was presented in an entertaining way and covered a lot of really good material. In fact, I think the video came out pretty much right when my stream ended yesterday, so I imagine a lot of people went over to watch that right when my stream ended. You need a trailer for the Mario movie? I am curious, sir. I'm certainly curious to see what it's going to look like. Because, I mean, it's made by Illumination, responsible for such classics as the Minions movie, so I don't really... Illumination's kind of gone downhill ever since its original the original Despicable Me and then the sequel, and then beyond that point, I've not really had much positive to say about anything they've made since then. Have you kept up with any of Illumination's stuff post Despicable Me? I'll take that as a no.
Were you asking me a question?
Yeah,
Can you repeat it? I thought you were talking to Trent.
No, have you kept up with any of Illumination's more recent movies?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't really have much positive to say about any of their recent stuff. So I don't have really high hopes for the Illumination Mario movie, but who knows? Maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it'll be a fun time. You never know.
Are we being stupid am I being stupid? Like, are you full killing all these things? Because I feel like they just respawn if we don't, like, full kill them.
Oh. I think they probably can respawn, but only if infection forms get to them.
Yeah, but a lot of infection forms are getting to the ones, like, down below. And even up here. So,
that's a Wraith. Okay, another Wraith. You still got ammo for the Spartan laser?
Yeah, it's next to the sniper.
Yeah, I think it actually might be a good idea to actually destroy the bodies after we kill them.
Yeah, because I've been doing it for a bit, but I didn't know if you were doing that already or not.
I wasn't doing that. I didn't even honestly think about that. But it is definitely something.
It's dead again.
They have a brute shot. Brute shot's dead. Shit, I'm out of ammo for the SMG. Tank forms inbound.
Those tank forms are so annoying.
I got one down. And that's another one down. Cool.
Tank form just turned into something weird.
Destroying the bodies. Okay, that's all the bodies down here. Just ow, wow, wow, ow. Oh my god, there's another Wraith. There's another Wraith.
Oh my goodness, there's a tank form on me.
Hold on. I can hijack it. Get out of the turret. And this Wraith is dead. Whew. That was close. It literally just appeared. The only reason I survived that is because the previous Wraith that you destroyed gave me cover from the second Wraith that appeared, so I was able to sneak up on it and hijack it. Do I plan on playing Attorney of the Arcane when it comes out? I don't even know what that is, but I will look into it.
There are like 20 tank forms here, careful.
And they are all dead. Nice work.
Yeah, these things better not revive.
I don't think we can even destroy these bodies. I think they're just down forever. Unless the infection ones come up here, I think we're safe.
Okay. They better stay dead forever, otherwise I'm gonna cry.
You just started playing Portal Stories Mail pretty fun so far? Yeah, I like it. Portal Stories Mail is really good. If you didn't tell me it wasn't made by Valve, you could have convinced me it was made by Valve. it has that high production value, and it's really, really well made.
Careful, careful, on stairs.
I see him. Can you just... There we go. When all else fails, just set him on fire.
What do you have that sets them on fire?
Incendiary grenades.
Oh.
Some of the flood forms. Yeah, some of the flood forms have been dropping them off. You have a question for both me and Neil. What was the first game we played before Halo, and which games are our favorite to play?
I think it was Minecraft, right?
Yeah, that was the first big game we played together. In fact, I think that was, yeah, because that was kind of what really bonded us together. Because before, here's a little known fact that you guys might not know about us. We weren't really friends when we first met each other, for various reasons. But one summer, we were at a model rockets camp where we just made, well, model rockets. And while we were there, I mentioned that I had a YouTube channel, and you suggested that we do a cooperative Minecraft thing. And then we did, and, well, the rest is history. And then it wasn't long after that we did a Let's Play of Halo 4. So that was the first big game that we played together. As far as just on our own time, the first game, like the first proper game that I ever played just in my life was the original Sonic the Hedgehog that I played on, oh, it's a Warthog.
Oh my goodness. I was looking at it, I didn't, like, my brain just didn't process it.
It's fine. We can take if we can take care of a rape, we can take care of the Warthog. Yeah, the first game I ever played, just in general, was the original Sonic the Hedgehog that I played on the Sega Mega Genesis collection. Ouch! I think they have a rocket launcher. Be careful.
Why did it say 2 enemies remaining? Wait, what?
Oh shit! The Warthog's on me. The Warthog's on me. Okay, it's distracted on me. If you can get an angle on it.
Yeah, that is a rocket. I killed the guy with the rocket, but I died in the process. Uh-oh.
I think we're close to winning. We just gotta take out this Warthog. Ow! Shit! Brute shot, brute shot. Watch out. Wait, let him come to us. Let him give us the brute shot.
Okay.
Give me that. Okay, I shot it a bunch of times. Shot it again. How low must it be?
Enemies drop low ammo weapons. Oh god.
How low is this Warthog? There we go. Out of the turret. Oh, that was close.
Jesus, dude.
That was almost really bad. Okay. I am taking this Warthog and bringing it up to the top.
Oh, so I guess this is just like one of the first parts of it because we got another modifier.
I think it's
For skull.
I guess it's waves things, yeah. And we also got extra lives after we survived the thing.
Yeah, so I guess after it's like every 5 waves, I guess.
Among Us VR got a trailer. I haven't seen it.
Oh god.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Just not gonna ask.
I don't even know how it became, like, I understand it became popular because, like, big streamers were playing it, but I don't understand how everybody else started playing it. Like, it was fun to watch, but I don't see how it's fun to play. Like, I genuinely don't. Because most of the people that play don't have mics, and you need to have mics in order for the whole thing to work.
Oh, yeah.
And there need to be rules. If there are no mics and no rules, like, the game's just not... Like, I don't understand how it became so popular.
I covered this... I mean, I made a video recently kind of going over this, and I just have a montage. Playing the game with no mics is only pain. Because what happens... Basically what happens in every no mic game where you only have text chat is someone finds the body, nobody says anything for a solid minute, and then someone says... green, and then everyone votes green, and then it's just, that's the round. I hope you had fun. The next round, we do the same thing over again, except instead of green, it's blue, and then you just rinse and repeat until eventually the imposters win, or the crewmates win. It's only a painful time. So, yeah, it's an experience, but being in VR, I imagine, is only gonna further complicate things. Also, the ghost is almost dead. shot it a bunch of times. It should be pretty
Are
low.
these sentinels on our side?
The sentinels now? Oh my god, the sentinels now.
Are they on our side?
They should be, because sentinels are designed to kill the flood. They're not. They're not? Oh, okay, that's a problem.
They're not on their side. Ow. Okay, we really... So, now... Being up here
oh my god! Oh my god, okay, I gotta run, I gotta move. I'm dead, nope, okay.
Yeah.
This is a problem. This is gonna be interesting.
Okay, they're not hard to kill. They're kind of helping us, actually.
Are they also killing the flood on top of us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
that's good then.
Look at you. It's very bad.
We just gotta stay out of their line of sight.
Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe if I... No. I'm not stupid.
Oh, sentinel beam. Give me that sentinel beam. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay, just let them fight. They're killing the flood for us.
Yeah.
We'll mop them up when they're done.
Like, I thought I was stupid. Like, if I don't shoot them, maybe they help us, but no. I didn't shoot any of them, and they started beaming me, and I died.
You hope they put infection mode on Halo Infinite? I hope so, too. I hope that we eventually get an infection mode for Infinite. I imagine we will.
We most likely will.
Yeah, it's just gonna take time. Oh, the other thing about Infinite's roadmap, I get this, maybe impatience the wrong word, but I don't know, man. I'm content. Like, the game is fun at its most basic form, so the maps are well designed to the point where they're easily replayable like hundreds of times. So I'm fine with what we currently have. Obviously, it'd be cool to get more modes, but I guess what we have now is fun, so I'm not like dying for more stuff. It seems like a lot of people value just more content all the time, more so than appreciating the quality of what currently is there, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
The Sentinels beating you up?
And I'm beating them up.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to make a break for the center to get a health pack, because my health is not doing too hot.
Okay.
Shit, never mind.
I want to use that.
Turns out the path to the center is actually pretty... Oh, no! Don't know where I got shot from. Stacey Taylor, okay, thanks for coming to the stream, to whom. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day. In the meantime, we will be struggling to survive against the flood. Oh, okay, another Wraith?
Where's my fucking thing? Where's my thing? I don't know where I spawn lasers. I left it there. It's gone.
That's unfortunate.
Wait a minute. Did it respawn, maybe?
Maybe it reset when the new wave spawned in.
Oh, it did. Okay, thank God.
Okay, cool. Also, it looks like the health packs spawn back in as well. So health packs and weapons will reset after every wave. That's good to know.
I'm gonna put the Spartan laser back.
No, hold on. Second Wraith.
Okay. I see it. I'm coming.
You have to go too. Okay, hope you have a good day, Ryan. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Just dodge. Nice. Just dodging these Wraith mortars. Alright.
We have a brand new Warthog here, but I really don't like the Warthog because they just snipe you out of it. Like, really easily. So, it's up to you if you want to use it or not.
It's better to... I'm just going to let them come to us. Unless we have no other options. The important thing is to keep the Warthogs away from them. That's the important part. Making sure they can't get to them.
Yeah.
You don't even understand how Among Us VR would work. You can't really imagine it. Among Us is already chaos. How are you going to do the task if it's in VR? Oh, well.
Goodness, oh my goodness.
Brute shot. I got it. Brute shot's dead.
Dude, I can't move.
Shoot. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Never mind. Alright. But yeah, I can see ways, like, instead of physically dragging the wires with your mouse, you just use it, like, you use your hand to actually grab onto it, pushing buttons to do stuff. There's ways to make it work in VR. I just find the whole thing hilarious.
Oh, these things don't want to die.
Oh boy. I'm using the needler to my advantage. Oh, and the needler's out of ammo. Needler's already out of ammo. Alright, what else do we got? I'll take this. Cool.
I do feel like we're doing a lot better because we're full killing all the enemies so they don't respawn.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to jinx us, but yeah, I think we definitely are doing much better than we were previously.
Oh my goodness.
We're holding
I
out.
just had a rocket launcher shot at me.
We're holding out a lot.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no! Oh my goodness, my health is 1. My health is at 1.
Health packs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bury in there. Are there any health packs?
Yeah, there's one over here on the wall.
Okay, yeah, I need them then.
I'll cover you.
Ouch.
I'll cover you. Go for it. Stay away from the staircase.
I got it, I got it.
That was a bad grenade bounce. That was a better grenade bounce. I also do just... that's a third wraith that just spawned in, by the way.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Keep on the move. Get to that Spartan laser.
I'm gonna do it right now.
You got it.
It's dead. It's dead.
And as a reward, I have a present for you. Here you go.
Ooh, beamer.
That was on the ground. Oh, hello, friend. Take a grenade.
It's getting in the thing. It's getting in our warthog.
No, it's not. Not anymore. It's not. Keep him back. Keep him back.
Let me drive this to the end over here.
I'll do the same with the other warthog to the other side.
Uh-oh.
Keep it hunkering down over
That's
here.
out of ammo. That's out of ammo. Uh-oh.
I hear shots. Oh, they're coming in. It's one down. Oh, behind you, behind you. I got you. Just keep fire focus ahead. I'll take off other things behind you.
Okay.
We got him clear. I'll go ahead and take this beam rifle for myself. Oh, they're coming up the stairs. Tank forms. I set them on fire.
Uh-oh.
Someone survived that? Okay, well then you're gonna get a beam rifle. No, they're running away. They're running away like little cowards. How many shots? How many shots can you absorb? Really? 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 Okay, okay, okay.
Here, bring them up here.
Yep.
I have the turret.
Bring them up. They're coming up the stairs. Light them up.
Careful behind you too, behind you too, behind you.
Okay, okay. I got him.
I don't want to shoot you. I don't
It's
want to
fine.
shoot you.
I'm moving out of the way. Moving out of the way.
Okay, it's dead.
Another one coming up the stairs.
Should be dead. Dead.
Now it is. Cool. Whew. Alright. We're holding on. Is that everything for this wave?
Saving this warthog was very beneficial.
Yeah, that's the strategy. Just let them come up the stairs and then mow them down with that turret. Halo 2 has the cut mongoose and Halo 2 custom game. I believe that is true, yes. Oh, brute shot! I got the brute shot guy. I'll needle him. And a few pistol shots will do the trick. Alright, I'm going for that brute shot. Oh, there's another one behind me.
Behind you.
Yep. Where's that brute shot? Where'd it go? Here it is. Blasting him. And then... There we go, he's dead.
Out of ammo again. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's more tanks and more stalker forms. Brute shot was ineffective. Sentinel beam is very low on ammo. Oh, bad, bad, bad.
Yeah, can you make it back up here?
If you cover me, I can. Shit, there's another warthog.
I'm trying to cover you.
I'm good. I made it. I'm up here.
Because it's a good choke point to come up here and use the turret.
They're coming up these stairs. Get ready for them. How many
Careful, I'm hitting the wall. There's a wall thing in my way.
Yeah, I'm dead. Shoot.
Oh, shit.
I fell off. You're gonna bounce. See you later. Have us off stream for Death today. Thanks for tuning in, Dale. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hope you have a great day as well. Anonymous has a question for you. Which Halo game is your favorite, and what do you think of the story in Halo 5?
Oh, for me,
Yeah.
Halo 5, it was interesting, I guess. I didn't like it that much. Like, they just kind of ruined it. But they did bring it back in,
Infinite.
Infinite, yeah.
Yeah,
they definitely saved in Infinite.
They took what was salvageable about Halo 5's story and used it to make an incredible story in Infinite.
Oh my goodness, why do they come here?
Yeah, I have very little positive to say about Halo 5's story. I'm just glad that they came to their senses and fixed what they broke for Infinite. They really just don't want to die, do they? Oh, there's another Warthog.
How many times did I shoot? Oh my goodness, yeah. I forgot about the Warthog.
Hey, you know what? That was our best run. That was easily our best run.
Yeah, 29 minutes is pretty good.
Okay, so since we've made it a long time there, do you want to try a different map?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Here, let me go get water real quick.
Okie dokie. I'll queue up the next thing in the meantime. Which one should we try? Which of these maps should we give a go? If anyone watching has any recommendations for which map we should try next, I'm open to hearing them. I'm leaning towards either Crater or Last Exit for the next one that we try. But I'm down to suggestions if anyone has a preference or has any interest in which one we play next. Currently, I'm probably gonna... Do we go with Crater? Yeah, I'm probably gonna try Crater. Security Zone was the one I did last week. We did last platoon this time. These are just both in the Mombasa streets nighttime. And this is Kikawani, not Kikawani, Kazingo Boulevard is what it is. The third one? Okay. We will do Crater. Crater is what we will queue up for the next one. Legendary, of course. We'll leave that there. In the meantime, while waiting for him to return. And if anyone has any questions, you can ask while we wait in the meantime. You don't know if it's possible, but could other people join? Sure, we're open to it. I didn't want to... If anyone currently has the MCC and wants to join, you're more than welcome to. I can add you either through Xbox or through Steam. You're not... This wasn't planned as a community stream, but of course, there's no... You're not forced to join us. If you want to, I'm totally down to opening the lobby to anyone who's willing to join. Yeah, FLOODFIGHT's awesome so far. Having a lot of fun doing this. I heard from everybody that it was really, really good. So I'm happy to see that it has lived up to my expectations. Because last week, honestly, how do you join through Xbox? You just need to add me as a friend, and then I can add you through the Xbox app over here. So yeah, just my gamer tag is just GamingMagic13, and then you can add me through there, and then I can add you through that. Yeah, I've heard from people that this was a great update, and it is. I didn't have a lot of fun doing it last week, just because it was it would just be me by myself. Depends on what Halo I'm playing. We're playing a Halo 3 ODST. I don't think it would take that long to install because it's... Well, actually, I think I can check right now. I go to Settings, Gameplay, Change Install Games. Oh. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna check, but he's currently in my party, so I can't do it well. I'm pretty sure it's the smallest install size of all the games. So, it won't take that long to install, I don't imagine. But yeah, if you just send me a friend request on through Xbox, I can add you through there. Would I rather 100% Halo 2 or Emperor's Tomb? Well, I have 100% at Halo 2, so that one. I mean, obviously, because Emperor's Tomb would require me to play through that one section that I really don't want to. So, yeah. First need to install Halo 3. Halo 3 ODST, not Halo 3, but yeah. If you don't already have ODST installed, you need to install it. But once you're available to join, let me know. What does ODST even do? So ODST is an entirely different campaign, and it includes the firefight experience. So Halo 3 just encapsulates the Halo 3 campaign, Halo 3 multiplayer, Halo 3 Forge, and custom games and all that. Halo 3 ODST includes a Halo 3 ODST campaign, Halo 3 ODST firefight, and that's that. So it's two different experiences you have to install. Yeah, I would obviously rather 100% Halo 2 than Emperor's Tomb. Aside from the fact that I've already done it, it's just much more... I just don't want to touch Emperor's Tomb again with a 10-foot pole. Steve Downs versus Pablo Schreiber, that is the most obvious question anyone has ever asked me. Obviously, Steve Downs is better. Obviously, Steve Downs is far and away the better Master Chief. By a landslide victory. It just sucks, because Jen Taylor really is a talented individual. She's a really great voice actor. He was just dragged down by this awful show. In case anyone's wondering how long the stream will...
Also, Master Chief looks really short when he's out of his suit.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be these 7-foot-tall behemoths, and they're just not in the show.
Like, it's not hard. Well, I don't know anything about... what's it called? Like
filming.
production. Or, yeah, filming and stuff. Like costumes. But I'm pretty sure you could make him look taller.
Well, all you really have to do is just film above the waist, and then put some kind of a, like, stand, or something for him to stand on.
Yeah.
That's something that people... I think that's actually something they did with Tom Cruise in a lot of his movies. To make him look taller than he was, they had him walk on a...
Like, you just use different camera angles.
Yeah. Camera trickery is very powerful in that regard.
Okay, so we have cool weapons over here.
This map was recommended by someone in chat, so...
Yeah, I heard.
We're gonna give this a shot, see how it turns out. How do you friend me?
Oh, they have the Destiny Easter egg thingy over here.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
They changed it though, because originally it said
they did change it.
It said Destiny Awaits when it was Bungie's game, but then they passed it on to 343, and for obvious reasons they changed it to for her. Oh god!
Okay, so behind you.
I haven't even been on the turret.
There's a rocket launcher somewhere because we have ammo where I'm standing right here.
Okay, then we need to find that, yeah. Actually, I wonder, does the map tell me anything? Oh.
I don't think so.
It shows us where enemies are, and where friends are, but not where any weapons are.
Where's the map?
If you press back on the controller, or the share button or whatever it is.
I didn't even know that in this one. I'm used to having it, like, right on the screen.
Oh yeah, the motion tracker. Yeah, ODST has no motion tracker, because the idea is that you're playing as ODSTs and not Spartans. Which is also why you're a lot weaker than you are.
Which makes no sense as well, because, like, you still have the technology to just put it on, you know?
Well, the motion tracker is something that's... limited to the Malonier armor, whereas ODSTs are just soldiers with helmets on.
Yeah, but I feel like in the future, you know, since this is like 500 years in the future, you'd find a way to make a bulletproof visor. I'm pretty sure they have visors right now with stuff. So just give them a new visor with cool stuff. Where are all the damn weapons? I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Oh lord. To friend me on Xbox, you can just add me as a friend. Like, just search on your friends list. You can just search for my name, and then you can add me. You can add me, and I can add you back. Jesus Christ! I just got shredded. You add me back.
I'm not being very much of a help because I'm trying to look for weapons that will help us, but I've not found a single thing. And I mean, absolutely.
Okay, I have received your friend request, and then I will add you.
There's a bunch of flood coming up. Or infection forms.
Okay. Just going.
Yeah, there's only here where there are weapons. I don't even know why there's a. Oh, what's it called? Ammo for a rocket launcher. Oh, you died.
Yeah, just responding to a friend request that I just received.
Ouch.
Oh, that was
Why
not.
am I not? What is my internet or not? Internet Explorer Chrome doing? So annoying.
It should be able to show me where you are.
Oh my goodness, there's so many. Oh my god.
Pablo is mask phobic. Yeah, he seems to be afraid. They seem to be afraid of having him actually wear that helmet. For some bizarre reason. Okay. I believe that should have. There we go. Okay. I should be able to now add you to my game. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can join. You might not be able to join in progress, but if you can't join mid game, then we can.
Found the rocket launcher.
Where was it?
Guy with. He just killed himself.
All right then.
It was halfway across the universe, but oh, he has a gravity hammer. Oh wow. Oh no, someone else picked him up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, them down. Yeah. You might not be able to join in progress, Waffles, but if not, then we can add you in after this game.
Yeah. We may want to wipe because we already lost a bunch of lives.
Yeah, if you want, we can just back out and then invite him. Or at least, we may not last much longer, I don't know. It's up to you if you want to play till we go out or just back out now.
We'll probably die soon.
Alright. Then once we wipe, we can get you in here.
Yeah, I just died. These spawn points are so weird. Like, how are you supposed to get to the rocket launcher if they spawn literally in front of you?
This is an alternate universe backyardigans where Cortana is Tasha. That actually works because of that one episode where he's an international super spy and Tasha's like the person coming over the hologram to give him missions. So that works. I don't know if you intended that, but that works out really nicely. The game is 70% downloading, so you can probably join in 3 minutes too. Okay, cool. So we might be able to get a full fire team of 4 after we wipe here.
Nice. It's only like 5 gigabytes, right? 5.4.
I think someone mentioned
Sure.
it's 7.95 gigabytes for ODST specifically.
Oh, okay.
But it's also worth noting that might be the PC install. It might be different sizes for console and PC.
Yeah.
Because this game has crossplay, which is awesome. I hope that they have crossplay for the... Oh my god, that's a blaring sound effect. I hope that they have crossplay for Infinite's campaign when that comes out later this year as well.
Ouch. Oh, no, we just died.
Because it's a lot easier for me to be able to stream through a PC than it is to stream through Xbox. Just the way...
Are you on PC right now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Okay. So now I should be able to invite Waffles into the game. Invite you in. Hopefully you got that.
Oh, I just noticed this guy's name was Magic Gaming 31.
Yeah, that was a meme that spawned in a couple days ago on the server. And his profile picture is just an upside-down version of mine. Someone on the server was actually kept thinking he was me whenever he would send messages.
Jesus Christ.
So that's nice. Yeah, I've sent you the invite, Waffles. You may join. You're joining? Okay, cool.
Also, I don't know why it texted you a question mark yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Because I sent the thumbs up emoji. I was really confused.
I guess
I thought I said something bad. Just said an emoji. you responded that way. I'm like, oh god, what did I send?
So, yesterday when we were setting up the time for we were going to stream, we settled on 11 a.m. And he said, works for me. I said, alright, see you then. And then the message that I got was just 2 question marks. And I was confused, because it seemed like usually you send a question mark whenever I say something that's, like, weird and you need me to clarify. So I'm like, what did did I say something that was confusing? I'm not sure. And then he just asked what he sent. And I sent him the message of our text log, which is just 2 question marks. But apparently, he sent a thumbs up. And it just didn't come through. In fact, just now, like, literally at this exact second.
Did it work?
Yeah, you just sent me a bunch of emojis, all of which came through.
Oh, okay, so it's just, I had to change something in settings. Because something popped up yesterday when I put the thumbs up emoji in. And it said something, and I didn't read it. And I just clicked send, and then you sent something, so I'm like, oh god, did it sound like some weird emoji that I've never seen before?
Yeah, it was.
It's just a weird, like, it was like some code that it was defaulted to because it updated recently.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Also, did I tell you that last week's stream got blocked?
Why?
Because
for like copyright or like?
Yeah, for copyright. Because after you didn't show up, I shifted to just kind of talking about the Halo show. So I was playing clips from their YouTube channel and pausing constantly just to try to prevent it from being copyright struck. But that wasn't enough. And it wasn't even copyright claimed. It's blocked. You cannot watch last week's stream anymore because Paramount CBS blocked it worldwide.
Oh wow.
And it's kind of one of the things I mentioned during that thing we recorded. The YouTube's copyright system is broken. It's absolutely broken.
Yeah.
Like, people on Twitch stream full episodes of Hell's Kitchen and get away scot-free, or at worst, get a 12-hour suspension. And on YouTube, if a clip you play lasts for a couple seconds too long, that's like channel gone. Goodbye. Nice knowing you.
Yeah, it's way different. They're starting to crack down on it on Twitch a bit more. Like, you can't watch anime anymore, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, because Pokemon watched, the last Airbender, and that was a stretch too far.
Yeah, now they auto-disable VODs. So, if your stream has any copyrighted thing in it, your VOD is auto-disabled.
Yeah, it is.
Which is kind of dumb.
Because like when I draw the parallel between YouTube and Twitch for that stuff, I'm not trying to be like Candace from Phineas and Ferb saying, "Mom, Phineas and Ferb are streaming copyrighted content." it's just like YouTubers have to go through their stuff with a fine-tooth comb for just to make sure that we can get these videos up, whereas it seems like on Twitch is a much, at least it used to be, that didn't seem to, it was much more lenient than it is now. So it's just like, I just want a consistent set of standards.
Yeah, but they're also two different platforms, so it's really hard.
Yeah. But the problem comes, actually, we can start the game. Do you want to try that map again, or do you want to try another one?
Oh, we could do whatever.
Okay, we'll try a new map and see how it goes. But, yeah, so what I was saying, there's a bit of a discourse between YouTubers and Twitch streamers, just people battling out to see what is the superior platform and which type of content creator is superior. So there's a very antagonistic relationship between YouTubers and Twitch streamers, and it's just a complicated situation that just doesn't help the problem at all.
Mm-hmm.
You believe reaction content is fine if it's actually transformative? Oh, certainly. So, for instance, if someone were to react to my videos, but they actually transformed them in a meaningful way and added their own commentary, that's completely fine. But if someone were to, hypothetically, just take my video, play it in full, perhaps even leave to go to the bathroom or make food or whatever, and just have it running in the background the whole time, that's not acceptable. You are just stealing content at that point, and that's completely unacceptable. But yeah, if you transform it, that's completely okay. That falls into the definition of fair use, is if you transform the content. But if you don't, then you're just stealing content. That's all there is to it. So that's where the line gets drawn.
I also don't understand why there's such a big discrepancy, or not discrepancy. Like I don't understand why YouTube hates Twitch and Twitch hates YouTube when they are meant for completely different things. Like it's like having a luxury car, comparing it to a sports car. It's like they're not meant for the same thing. So why are you comparing them?
Yeah, it's like, to give you an idea of something I've seen recently, I've seen some Twitch streamers say that YouTubers don't put any effort into their work. They make one video a month and then rake in the big bucks, whereas streamers stream 8 hours a day every day, which is like, that's not comparable at all.
That's a terrible statement to make, because you just, like, I don't watch that many Twitch streamers. Like, I only watch like a select few, but you know, both are equally.
Oh my god, what the hell?
They're like on the walls and stuff.
I'm gonna hide, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead. I just reacted sporadically to that.
Yeah, some Twitch streams take, you know, a considerable amount of energy, some don't, which is, you know, that's fine. It's just like YouTube. You know, not everything takes hours and hours of stuff to record. I mean, not record, to edit. But you can't, I feel like people just roasting each other and making like annoying comparisons is just kind of dumb.
Yeah,
because they're both meant for different things. Like,
it's situational. Like, for instance, if all I did on my channel was make analysis stuff, which I've been making more recently, those videos take a long time to make, and it would probably only be a monthly release. If anyone ever told me you only make one video a month, you're lazy, I would like, okay, shut up, please. You have no idea what you're talking about. There's like thousands of hours gets poured into any one of those videos, but you can't just look at the fact that it's one video a month to say that. And inversely, not every Twitch stream is the same. Some Twitch streams are very elaborate in what they do, and it takes a lot of effort to put together, whereas some just lay back and, well, for lack of a better term, steal people's content. So it's different. You can take the worst of both platforms and compare them against each other, or you can take the best of both platforms and compare it against each other, but it depends on exactly what you're trying to make a lot of the time.
That's why it just doesn't make sense to compare.
Yeah, it's a worthless comparison to make.
Yeah.
Also, someone
like,
asked...
again, like, it's comparing apples to oranges, or sports cars to luxury cars, or hybrids to fully electric... Oh, I don't know. Hybrids to, like, normal cars, so it's like, it doesn't make sense.
Someone asked, what would I do if someone made a counter-series to the Toy Story 4 videos? If you mean in terms of, like, legality, so long as they just transform it and add their own commentary and respond to it in a meaningful way, I wouldn't take it down because they are completely within their rights to do that. YouTube is a platform where you should be able to do, like, it's a timeless quote, but I guess it's applicable. I may not agree with what you say, but I'll defend to the death your right to say it. You can make a counter-series of my Toy Story 4 videos, so long as you actually transform it. But if you just re-upload my content and say, like, you pause it every 10 minutes to say, true, or I disagree, and then play it again, that's not transformative. It's not even remotely comparable, so it's entirely situational as to how that plays out. And if you mean in terms of how I would actually respond in terms of content creation, I would most certainly make some kind of response to it myself. Oh my god. I don't know if it would be in the form of a stream or whatever. I doubt I would make an entire other video or video series going over it, but I would at the very least stream to kind of go over it. Or what would honestly probably happen is I would reach out to the person who made it and say, hey, you want to chat about this? Because it's a much more streamlined process to just organize a conversation one-on-one between the two people in question than it is to endlessly go back and forth with making videos or making streams covering the content in question.
Yeah, it also depends if you want to make like content for views, or oh god, if you want to make it for views, or if you want to like go about it civilly. But you know, there's a bunch of different ways to go about it, so, and everybody has different opinions on what they think is right, what they think is wrong. But I've kind of figured out, I mean, not figured out, but I mean, they're really not, like, morals in this country, they're really weird. Like, not many people have morals or ethics, yet everybody acts like everybody virtue signals every little thing, but when it comes to them, they don't do it, so it's just weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuance to the
We
whole...
live in a weird time.
Yes, we do. I would even say weird is the understatement of the century.
It's very odd.
Better villain...
doesn't want to die, oh my goodness.
Better villain, Cortana or Atriox? Obviously Atriox. The decision to make Cortana the bad guy is one of the worst they've ever made. In fact, I'd say that might be the worst they've ever made.
These stupid things, man. Why are they hitting me through the wall?
You make a video monthly, then get the big bucks. Sadly, there's something called editing and scripts. Yeah, my Toy Story 4 series is not something that was crapped out in the span of it may have been a weekly release, but that doesn't mean it was easy to make by any stretch of the imagination. That was a 4-month-long project. Well, actually, no, 3-month-long project. I started researching it in August, wrote the script from August through the end of September, recorded the commentary in the end of September, and then the entire month of October, every single day, was spent editing the next episode of the series. I edited about 10 minutes per day, and I stayed a couple days ahead to make sure I was done in time for the next release. It was an arduous process. I'm glad I did it. I'm very proud of those videos, but nothing about them was easy at all. I could have made them easily. I could have just looped the trailer in the background and then just talked, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure every single clip I showed was relevant to what was happening, because I very much value with any video I make of that caliber. Video and audio synchronization is very important to make sure that what you're saying matches what's happening on screen, almost to the nanosecond precision. So that takes a lot of time to do, especially going over it just with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that everything syncs up properly. Even just the timing when it comes to when to cut off something you say for maximum joke potential. You can't just do that in a leisurely pace. Like, it was intense work hours when I was putting the series together. But I'm very proud of how it turned out in the end. Some streamers talk to their fans and eat salad, calling YouTubers lazy. Yeah, it's situational when it comes to which,
Yeah, it 100% depends, because, like, there's some... Like, Jerma's a good example. Like, he puts in a bunch of work. He has, like, a whole production crew. You know, he makes good content. And then there are people like... there are people like XQC who just, like, do jack shit. But it's funny. So it's like... You know... It depends, you know?
It definitely depends.
The same thing with YouTubers, like the Kurskers Arts videos I watch, they take thousands of man hours to make educational, informal, you know, I mean, not informal,
For informative.
content, yeah, informative content. And then there are some people who just like react, you know?
Yeah, it's...
And there's nothing wrong with either. It's just that, you know, they shouldn't be talking shit to each other. They should just stay in their own field.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's just, well, so long as you aren't stealing people's
Exactly.
content, you can do whatever you want.
As long as you're not, like, being a dumbass, being annoying, you're fine.
Just don't try to tell someone who makes an analysis or educational video that they're lazy because they make one video a month.
And also, stop getting mad at other people's opinions. It's their opinion. If you really disagree with their opinion, who cares? It's their opinion. It's not like you're gonna change it.
Well, I mean, there is a certain line.
Yeah. Obviously, some opinions just shouldn't be broadcasted. But I'm talking about like the Twitch versus YouTube one, or like your opinion on reaction content, or like if someone has a bad opinion, that's their fault. You know, you don't need to argue. As like the internet just argues too much. They need to stop doing that.
Well, I guess what I would
just kind of annoying.
I guess what I would say on that note is when someone wants to have a meaningful discussion about something, what I've seen happen far too often is that people will often hide behind the shield of, well, it's just my opinion. It's like, okay, cool, like, I know that, but, like, can we have a conversation about this instead of just, like, deflecting everything I say? Because that happens a lot sometimes as well, which is very frustrating to hear. Although, you mentioned that it's not like you're going to change someone's opinion. I don't know if I'd say that. I think that, I mean, obviously some people are very dead set in their ways, but, it may be unlikely that they're going to have a change of ways, but doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It's always worth trying to expand someone's horizons and make them see something in a new light. But yeah, it's...
But humans, just as a creature, they don't like being told differently. Or they don't like having what they believe, you know, being told off.
Challenged.
Yeah. It's just human nature.
Also, OG, I think I just accidentally killed you with my grenade. I apologize for that. Or maybe it wasn't you. It might have been Waffles, actually. I think it was Waffles I killed. Sorry. Whoever I got with that grenade, I apologize for that. Meaningful discussion November 15th. Well, that started as a meaningful discussion, but it devolved into something much less substantive than that. Were you there for the latter half of that stream, or did you dip out before things got crazy?
For which stream?
When Infinite's multiplayer first launched, towards the end, Brooks and I got into a conversation about Toy Story 4. I don't know if you stuck...
Oh, yeah, I think I was there.
Okay, yeah, because I know you left at some point, and by the end it was just, God, they are just railing down on me.
I was there for the first half. I remember. I was there for the first half, but I wasn't there for that argument for Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me in another time we were playing, or I think actually in the what's it called? Yeah, another stream. I forget which stream it was, but oh god, they're tank forms.
Yeah, that was a very...
Oh god. Yeah, it was another stream we were on, or I was on. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, because that started out as a discussion that was actually going somewhere meaningful, but it quickly devolved, very, very quickly devolved, and that's kind of once a conversation pushes past a certain threshold, it stops being productive.
Yeah.
Halo 5 story versus V3 story. Halo 5 is fixed, V3 isn't. So I'd definitely go for the Halo 5 story being worse.
What am I getting shot? What? What am I getting shot?
Looks like the armada of stalker forms currently lining the walls, of which there's...
But I'm standing right here and I'm getting shot from like here. It's something like I'm confused. Like, look! Where am I getting shot from? It's saying dude. It's pointing in this direction. I don't know if I'm getting shot from. It's like bugged in the wall. Dude, something's bugged in the wall, man.
I'm guessing this round might be a lost cause.
I'm just gonna die. Like, I don't know what's killing me. Look, I'm standing still and I'm dying. I don't even know what's killing me. I don't.
Halo show versus V3 story. Still, that time V3's worse because the Halo show is its own separate continuity, whereas V3 tries to stitch itself onto the other stuff, which doesn't tend to work out that well. Also, do you know anything about the recent Netflix controversy?
I heard that their stock prices fell. And that's all I heard.
Yeah, they're falling. Well, one of the things they're doing is cracking down on password sharing, which made people very unhappy. And then on top of that, they've basically, because their stocks fell, they shut down their animation department, which is not... The idea that someone at Netflix looked at their stocks falling and felt, something's gone wrong here. How do we fix this? Oh, I know. Let's shut down our animation department. That always goes well.
See, the thing is, investors don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No, they don't.
They're only there for money, and the board of chairman or whatever the fuck, this is the board of directors. They don't know. They're just rich old people that don't know what they're doing, and the company has to appeal to them. So if majority of board, which obviously if the company is public, the owner of the company probably doesn't have majority shares, so they have to listen to the board. And if some idiot on the board is like, yo, what is this animation department? What the hell is animation? You know, they're just gonna shut it down. It's just stupid.
Yeah, investors don't know what people want. The people being paid to make decisions are not the same people who actually know what people want.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unfortunate.
That's why I kind of like the way DoorDash did it. Because you have to make, I think it's like every month, you have to make one delivery. Like fulfill one order. So a lot of like the higher ups and like tech people for the business are complaining about that, but at the same time, I guess they don't realize that it makes them work for the company better because they know what it is to be like a driver and stuff. So that's a good way of going about it, but I don't really know how you can do that with like Netflix and stuff.
And the other thing with DoorDash is a YouTuber that I watch is a DoorDasher in his spare time, and he currently has 2 contract violations, not because of anything he did wrong, but because customers are idiots. I'll try to pull up exactly what the situation is to make sure because I don't want to get this wrong when I describe what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, people are just not,
Smart?
are just not nice, not smart, they're just not a lot of things. Like, we give the human race way too much credit. Humans are not very smart.
Okay, so the
We
first...
may seem smart, but we're not very smart creatures.
Well, the average individual person... Like, if you meet the average person, they'll probably be fine. But
they'll be fine.
As a collective, humanity just continues to disappoint me as the years go by. I think that's what my advanced chemistry teacher told me in high school, is that a person is smart, people are dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, his first contract violation was, the tweet reads, "Shout out to DoorDash for giving me a contract violation for being, quote, extremely late, unquote, to a pickup. I was 5 minutes late and it was the middle of a thunderstorm." So, no leniency was given there, because obviously when you're driving in the middle of a thunderstorm, especially, because he lives in Florida, so that obviously, thunderstorms in Florida are an entire thing. It's like a tropical storm every time. And then the second one, let me make sure I get this pulled up correctly. The tweet reads, "I just delivered the exact same order to the exact same customer twice in a row. they had called DoorDash and claimed the food never arrived the first time.
Yeah, there's also a lot of things that customers can do. So
Yeah, they just don't like you. They
I
have
feel like they just. I feel like if like a lot of people are facing that issue, they probably just have to work on the appeals thing and like get evidence and stuff, because I feel like you could dispute that pretty easily.
you should be able to, but
Yeah.
sadly it didn't work
But
out.
then again, a lot like some dashers I know in like big cities, they like eat your food, or like, and they like take pictures of your food in like a random person's house, so it acts as confirmed, but it never actually reached your house, and they just eat your food. Or they pick up your food and then cancel your order, so they get free food. There's a lot of things. It's both sides.
Oh yeah,
It's definitely both sides that are explaining
It's not
it, which
stri-
is really annoying.
it's not strictly the people, the customers who are taking advantage of drivers. It's both drivers and dashers and customers can both exploit the system to their advantage, which is unfortunate. It's just
Yeah, it's very annoying.
it's
Because it just makes everyone look bad.
yeah, nobody wins in this situation. Because it's basically like the Xbox reputation system except for food delivery. Because the customers have control over that, over whether they give it. Oh, I will say this: one thing about delivery apps like that, people tend to leave your food or your package directly in front of the door, which means you can't open the door because it's blocking it from being able to actually swing open. Did you ever experience that with package delivery?
I think my door opens inwards. I don't think it opens out. I think two, like, double doors, yeah, that would kind of be an issue. But I think my door opens inwards. And most of my packages are big, so they leave it by, like, the garage.
I see. Yeah, it got...
But the small ones, yeah, I mean... I guess it could be an issue.
Well, even just for big ones, they'll leave it just in front of the door, but blocking it, so
yeah,
it makes it very hard to actually get your hands on it.
Like my house kind of it's not a hallway, but there's like a decent there's like a little area that you could like store stuff that's like rainproof, or not rainproof, but you know what I mean. Like there's a little like not I don't know what the term is. But it's like there's a roof over it, so stuff won't get wet if they put it there. So I guess I think that's where most packages end up. But for a house like yours, I haven't seen your doors in a while, but I could see how that would be an issue. Come on, this tank farm is so big.
Cortana TV show design versus Zerg design. I have to give the win to the Zerg design. Zerg's design is significantly, well, it's better than Cortana's, because Zerg's design in the Lightyear trailer just looks kind of lifeless, whereas Cortana's design looks repulsive. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna describe a story to you, Neil, and you're gonna tell me. Let's see if you can guess what movie I'm describing. All right.
Okay.
So it's a story where Chris Evans, hero of about half a century in the past, wakes up in the future one day, just in time to fight an alien race that's come to invade humanity, and in doing so, he crosses paths with the granddaughter of the ally he once fought for, or fought alongside in his prime half a century ago.
Mm-hmm.
What movie did I just describe?
I only know Chris Evans to be in Captain America, so... Captain America?
You would think so, because what I just told you is the exact plot of what happens to Captain America in the Avengers when he fights in World War II, gets knocked out in cryosleep, wakes up over half a century later in present day, when he then arrives to fight it's not the Dothraki.
Oh my goodness.
What are the aliens called in Avengers?
I have no idea.
Are they called the Dothraki?
I'm not a Marvel fan.
I'm gonna look this up. This is annoying me. After I get control of my mouse again. Oh, it's Chitauri. That's what it is. The Chitauri. I got Dothraki and Chitauri mixed up. So it's the Chitauri when the Chitauri come through, and then he meets Sharon Carter, which is the descendant of Peggy Carter, who he knew back in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, that plot is also what happens in a little movie called Lightyear that's coming out in June. Chris Evans is playing Buzz Lightyear in this new movie. He travels into the future just in time to fight Zurg's alien army and meets up with the granddaughter of a person he fought with back before he time traveled. So, and the
Oh yeah, Lightyear. I forgot he's acting in that movie.
which I mean, after seeing Pablo Schreiber as Master Chief, we can only go up from here. But still, I'm not very optimistic about the Lightyear movie.
It looked good from the trailers.
It certainly visually looks impressive, but the thing, so that this is supposed to be a movie, like, in universe, it's supposed to be the Andy's version of Star Wars. Like, this, what we're seeing is the movie that he watched as a kid that made him want to get the Buzz Lightyear toy. But if this is supposed to be a movie that came out in the 90s, those are some pretty damn powerful special effects for a 90s movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, it is. I'm having a lot of fun. This is definitely a lot more fun now that we have a group of people to play, as opposed to, because last week I was just by myself. Well, I did matchmaking, but no one else was, like, everyone died very quickly, and I think when you do matchmaking, the difficulty is locked at normal, so people were, like, the enemies are just crawling in at a very slow rate. But this is a lot more fast-paced and frantic. And I'm still pretty proud of how we did in that first. We eventually made it pretty far. I think we lost it half an hour in that first map we played on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This update is very, very solid, because they also added some custom game browser stuff. Like, I think Halo 2 and 4, now you can use the custom game browser for that.
Yeah, I just wish there were more weapons. I mean, the weapons are kind of, like, scary. Like, on some maps, at least, like, they're only, like, the SMG.
Yeah, very scarce weaponry for some of the maps. I just hope we can get an update like this for Infinite one day.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get it.
I wish there was an I wish Infinite also had, like, a grenade pouch and ammo pouch upgrade that you could unlock as well with Spartan cores.
To, like, carry more grenades.
Yeah, and ammo, because ammo and grenades in all the Halo games are just annoying to manage.
Well, it's even more so annoying in Infinite is because of the stupid grenade switcher. Like, I've spoken to no end about how much I despise that switcher. For both grenades and equipment, it's just absolute pain to try to use that damn thing.
Like, I have to use an SMG to kill these things 20 million meters away, and I don't have that much ammo. So fucking annoying. I think that first map we played was the best one.
Oh yeah, definitely. So far, the best map we played is that first one.
It had a lot of variation in, like, the landscape, like weapons.
I think after this, we'll go back to that first map just to see how we can hold out one last. Because I think I'm gonna probably wrap up the stream around 2 p.m. ish, just so we can go eat lunch.
Okay.
So I think after this round, we'll go back to that one map one last time, and then I have something else planned for the end of the stream, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, we're just gonna.
There's a flamethrower here, but fucking flamethrowers aren't gonna help me in long range.
Yeah, the long range guys are a pain in the ass. The ranged forms.
Where the fuck are all the weapons, man? All the other maps are. Will a grenade hit them? Of course it won't.
I require weapons.
Kinda hit them.
Are there still ranged forms alive?
Yes, I don't know where, but they're still alive.
Well, I'll find them once they start shooting at me.
Where the hell are the weapons? Dude, there are no weapons on this map.
Oh god.
I haven't even found, like, the default, like, SMG other assault rifles here.
I think they're all in the spawning area.
More rockets. There's rocket ammo, but no rocket launcher. Interesting. Hey, they're battle rifles here. I guess that's good.
Found a long-range weapon. Oh dear.
I don't know how that'll help me.
By the way, I'm interested in
But
seeing...
I'm being absolutely berserked by everything. Oh my goodness.
I'm interested in seeing what the narrative events consist of for Halo Infinite. Because obviously it's not going to be the Chief on the ring, because they would make a much bigger marketing deal about that if that was what they were doing. I'm just curious to see how in-depth the narrative events... Like, is it going to be a full mission? Is it going to be like a 10-minute cutscene? What does a narrative event mean in the context of Halo Infinite? I don't know the answer, but I'm hoping... Well, I'm hoping it'll be more than just like a 5-minute cutscene or whatever. Because I definitely want to check those out. Because
Please burn this thing. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it.
I burned
burn
it. It's dead.
Nice.
And I burned this one over here as well. I think that's everything cleared out. For this wave, at least.
Hopefully.
Oh,
I
stuff
hear
behind me.
something up here. Oh, no, that's fine. These are easy to kill.
Ow, my god. He just launched himself straight at me.
Did you die? Uh-oh.
I think I might have set myself on fire. I'm not sure though.
No lives left.
Halo Episode 3 versus Despair Arc Episode 6.
Oh my goodness.
Halo Episode
goodness,
3, because
relax.
Despair Arc Episode 6 only implies it, but Halo Episode 3 actually shows it, which is much worse. Much, much worse.
I'm getting fucking shot from up top, below, inside, outside.
Like, I can show footage from Despair Arc Episode 6 in my series. I will not show footage of Halo Episode... For that scene, I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm not gonna subject you guys to this. We're just skipping it right along. Halo Episode 3 versus Despair Arc Episode 10. Despair Arc Episode 10 is a more emotional kick to the punch to the gut. That's a Fuel Rod Cannon, oh my god.
Forgot that weapon existed.
Whereas Halo Episode 3 is just more disgusting to watch.
Oh, I just got obliterated by that fuel cannon. Not.
Trying to hit him with the turret. Oh, great. Okay, well, it was nice knowing you. This is where we die. This is where we die. Yep. Well. Yeah. We are gonna head back to that first map for our final. I think this will probably be our final, unless it ends really quickly. We're gonna try to last a long, because that center tower gives us a really good vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll load this up one last time, and this will probably be our last one for the day. It's already been 2 hours. This stream has flown by. Do you even want to know what happens in Halo Episode 3? No, no you don't. You absolutely do not. It seems around this time all the enemies spawn at large but get overwhelmed. Yeah, I think... once I started using the turrets, we were able to push back a bit further. We just needed... There weren't many weapons there for us to use. This definitely feels like the best designed map of all of them that we've played so far.
Yeah. That map, there were too many, like, not many places to go.
Yeah, it was very claustrophobic.
I'm gonna go grab this Spartan laser and put it up top.
And then I'll make a break for the Warthog. If I can get to it before the enemies spawn in. Nothing in Danganronpa 3 is worse than Halo Episode 3. Well, worse to watch, no. But it depends. I mean, Halo Episode 3 doesn't leave me... Like, Despair Arc Episode 10 is emotionally painful, just because you have to watch this character you like, get torn to shreds after already having been killed previously. I don't want to run you over, OJ. Okay, you're good. But, whereas it's just more... It's worse to watch that scene in Halo 3, or Halo 3, god no, Halo Episode 3. There was that scene with Mukuro and Athena. No, that's still not as bad. That's still, which is saying a lot. The fact that I'm saying even that is still not as bad as what happens in Halo Episode 3 is indicative of just how awful that is to watch. Awful, awful, awful. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Because I've said this previously. It's not, that doesn't happen in the games or the books, so they weren't even forced to do that for TV. That was something that they consciously chose to do. I don't know why they did it. Other than just for shock value. No, Marines, don't drive the Warthog. Stop it. Marines keep trying to drive the stupid Warthog. That's a lot of infection forms. All of whom are now dead.
That grenade did not bounce the way I wanted it to bounce.
The scene is so unwatchable, you wanted to vomit. Oh, I had to look away. Because, like, at first I didn't even believe that was actually happening. I'm like, wait, are you actually gonna do this? Are you actually gonna do this? And I'm just like, I actually had to just cringe away. I had to look away from the screen. I was just dumbfounded that it was actually happening. They would actually have shown that. Because now, that means that at this point, nothing's off the table. Anything goes with this show. They could show anything, and the fact, you know something? Before episode 5, people said that episode 3 was the best one of the bunch. They said that episode 3 was the best one they've seen so far. Which is just like, how does that happen? And Marines, stop.
Oh my goodness, the Marines are in it again.
Stop crashing the car into the wall.
They keep driving into a wall. It's like, what are they doing?
This is why they made it so that Marines can't drive vehicles in Halo Infinite. No, stop it. Because, like, on the one hand, I want them to be able to drive in case I want to jump on the turret. But then you realize that this is how they drive. They drive like crap. So, How? Oh, I'll tell you exactly how people think it was the best. Because Cortana. That's the episode where Cortana showed up. Didn't you like when Cortana showed up and said Cortana things? That was my favorite part. My favorite. Okay, there's a ghost down there. I got it. He never saw me coming. I jumped on him and hijacked it. Oh my god, but there's another one, there's another one. There's another ghost. I might be about to die. Oh my god, why? You just, okay. It's not just a clone dying, it's Penguin getting tortured. Oh yeah, that as well. Ah, he looked away from the screen. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
Need help?
Nope, I'm good. Because you want to know what just... Never mind, I just got splattered.
Oh.
So, the ghost just splattered his friends and then splattered me.
Unlucky.
There we go, I got the ghost now. Okay, I'm bringing this back to base. No more messing around. I'm bringing this back up to home base. Oh boy. Watch out. Okay, I got it home.
No wraith yet, so that's good.
Yeah, still no sign of a wraith. Is the clone death scene the worst scene in the show? It's the worst one to watch, certainly. It's the worst scene to watch. Have I seen the video Cortana looks better than expected in the Halo show? No, I have not. But you want to know what that makes me want to do?
What?
You can't see it, but I just played a clip for the stream. I have hotkeys set up, so I can play a video whenever I want. It's pretty neat. I just played a clip of Woody laughing. It's the idea. It's Marines!
Do you have a stream deck, or is it on the...
It's a stream deck, yeah. I have the Elgato stream deck.
Oh, nice.
So I can switch scenes around. It makes streaming so much easier. The ability to switch scenes around on the fly, play clips, mute my mic. It's so cool. It has made streaming 10,000 times easier. Because previously you have to like actually manage it with just your mouse and keyboard and all that stuff. Or even just hotkeys on the keyboard, which can be cumbersome at times. But the Stream Deck streamlines it all. Which is very nice. Also, I don't think the sniper is actually effective against the Flood.
It's probably just for like sniping things out of things, like whenever the Warthog comes by.
Probably. Alright, I have acquired myself another ghost. Bring it up here. Ah, hi. That's a carrier form.
What is attacking me? Oh my goodness.
Where are they coming from? Oh, I hear them.
No.
Oh, they're spawning in down there. Oh my god. Oh, there's another. How many ghosts do you have? There we go. Another ghost dead. Shoot, 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 shoot. Behind me. Oh my god. This is a death. This is gonna be me dead.
Where
Or not.
are you? Oh, there you are.
I actually somehow fended them all off. I don't know how, but I did. No, don't revive him. Don't revive him. Don't do that. Destroy the body. Okay.
Wait, did our wait, the Marines took the Warthog down there? Oh my god.
Don't worry, I can get it back. Or I guess we can get it back. You gonna hop in the driver's seat?
Yeah.
We'll shoot anything we find along the way. I don't think
Annoying ass Marine. Now our Warthog's fucking broken.
I got a few of them all during our trip back.
Oh, I don't want to run you over.
Okay. Take a shot every time you fight the Warden Eternal. You will take 9 shots throughout the course of the campaign. That's one thing about the Adjunct Resolution boss battle in Infinite. It's a repeated boss from earlier, but at least the battle's changed up, and it makes narrative sense for him to come back.
Stop fucking driving the fucking Warthog. Where are you going?
Oh my god.
Fucking idiot.
Can we even get that unstuck now?
Yeah, we can get it unstuck. That's fucking annoying. I'm gonna die!
There's another Warthog, there's another Warthog.
This stupid fucking Marine. I fucking hate them so much.
You really did screw us over here. Okay, well...
What's it called? Since the Spartan laser respawns, just use it.
Yeah, just use it against the Warthog. I'm going for it. I gotta get myself a health pack first.
The
There we go.
fucking annoying Marine, man.
Take a shot every time he realized on November 15th, or every time Penguin takes off his helmet. Yeah, that'll kill you. That's a... Wait, did you leave the Spartan laser over here?
Yeah, should be there.
I think it might have respawned downstairs, because it's not there
Someone
anymore.
must have taken it.
Oh, hi friends. Oh no.
Someone must have taken it. It's not here.
That is most unfortunate. Because we...
Well, if one of these guys die, we don't have comms to know where the fuck the Spartan laser is. This is why we don't touch weapons. It's fine.
Oh wait, hold on, it's right below us, it's right below us. I got him. That was easy, okay.
Where?
They were roadblocked down here. We got him.
Okay.
I'm taking the Warthog back. Okay, the Warthog's back home safe and sound. We didn't even need the Spartan laser, because for some reason it just got stuck.
Did you take a sniper rifle?
I did, yes.
Okay, I thought the shit despawned. I was gonna cry.
Spartan laser spawns in
There's a
this...
rocket launcher, careful.
It spawns in this room downstairs, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
that's
it's-
where the Spartan laser is.
It's not back
I
here
don't
yet.
know who took it.
He takes his helmet off that much.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
fucking
under.
Christ.
Dude, he puts his helmet on to drive down the street and then takes his helmet back off again. It's unreal. That's not even exaggeration either. He puts it on to drive down a little bit and then takes it off as he gets out of the as he gets out of the heavily armored vehicle. That's a gravity hammer. Oh my god. Back up. Gravity hammer, stop. Thank you. As he gets out of the heavily armored Warthog vehicle, he takes the helmet back off again. Gravity hammer guy is down. We are now out of lives. Well, another Warthog? Oh my god. Okay.
2 rockets don't kill it. Interesting.
Watch out, Warthog!
3 though. I'm gonna fucking cry, man. Who took his fertilizer? Where did the weapons don't despawn? Where did it go? I'm so sad.
Yeah, I don't know where the Spartan laser disappeared to. But it's...
I literally put it next to sniper. That's annoying.
It is most unfortunate indeed. Well. So I say we go for one more round after this since that one didn't last as long as we expected.
Yeah, we could do that. This time, no one take the Spartan laser, please.
Yeah, so, I don't know if anybody in our lobby took the Spartan laser, but we definitely want to conserve that for whenever vehicles show up. If it just despawned, then that's just unfortunate. Oh, no, don't want that map. I want this map. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Watch Halo episode 3 doing a fancy dinner? No, let's not do that. Guaranteed vomit fest. 100% guarantee. OJ didn't take it, so I guess I'll just despawn then.
I'm not mad at you if you took it. I'm just... It should stay in one spot. You shouldn't be carrying it around.
Alright, here we go. We got this. Final go. Our final attempt. Alright, I got the Warthog, you got the Spartan laser?
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Marines keep screwing us over.
Yeah.
It can despawn. I was not aware that it could despawn, but that's the working theory for what happened to the Spartan laser.
It shouldn't have despawned. Despawned last time.
6k sub goal, get A ranks on every Sonic Adventure 2 level. How about 6k sub goal, we make a 6k sub goal that doesn't end in torture? How's that for a sub goal? Because, man oh man, I've seen so many recommendations for things I can do for 6k subs, of which I'm actually getting closer and closer to, and they all involve torture in some capacity.
Torture's fun.
Oh yeah, that's why the Halo show does it. Such a grand old time. My favorite esport. Also, doesn't getting A ranks, doesn't that... Like, probably... Because people have been asking for 100% of Sonic Adventure 2 as well, which involves doing all the sub-missions, of which there's like 6 per level or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Play Halo at 5 FPS? No thanks.
That's not even torture, that's just like eye damage.
Dark Souls, hardest difficulty, 6k. I've just never been into the Souls games, honestly. I've considered giving them a shot, they've just never really seemed like my cup of tea. I do own Demon Souls.
It's definitely an acquired taste.
Oh, I can definitely understand why people like them. It's never been for me. It's what, because something that seems to have been happening recently is a lot of people, because Elden Ring has been praised by a lot of people as one of the greatest games ever made, and because of that hype, a lot of people who aren't ordinarily into the Souls games have been trying it out and picking it up. But because it is fundamentally the same core gameplay loop as the other Souls games, if you didn't like the original Souls games, you probably won't like Elden Ring either. So a lot of people have been getting in it for the first time and just have been hit with a brutal difficulty curve, expecting that it was going to be something that it wasn't, I guess.
Yeah, people are just dumb.
A rank requires no deaths. Funniest thing I've heard all week. conflict
Oh, the right this here, the right this here, the right
Ah, yep. And it just blasted me out of this dimension.
I got it.
I looked into chat for 1 second, looked up, you said the Wraith was here, and then I died 1 second later. Most unfortunate.
Yeah, I saw you play the video clip, and then I look up, and there's just a big ball just floating towards someone. I'm like, oh god.
Well, it was nice knowing you. Here comes the death. Oh, but yeah, at least I get Green Hill Zone. I can't get that anywhere else. I'm itching to unlock Green Hill Zone in Sonic Adventure 2, my favorite Sonic game.
What?
What's up?
I'm shooting one bullet, but it's taking two.
Oh, is the Famine Skull on? I think the Famine Skull might be on. Because it adds more skull. As the waves progress, more skulls get turned on.
It's only the clover one that's activated. The 3-leaf clover.
Oh, then I don't know.
That's activated.
Because that one's just tough luck, which means the enemies evade danger more often.
Yeah.
So then I don't know what.
I don't know why it's taking two of my bullets. I wonder if I've been running out of ammo so frequently.
Biolizard versus Okumura boss. Okumura is way worse. Biolizard. The only painful thing about Biolizard is that final phase, but even that I got the hang of pretty quickly. But at the Okumura boss battle, you get one turn to wipe out each wave, and then they all run away like little bitches, which makes no sense. Because if they run away, then that's to be my benefit. It means you're so scared of me, you flee to the scene. But, ugh. I'm not looking forward to getting to that part of Persona 5 again during my current playthrough. Very much not looking forward to that. Play all the Ratatouille games. I have considered checking out the Pixar games I haven't played yet. Because the Toy Story 3 game was great. Cars game. Did you ever play the Cars game when you were a kid?
I played 1 and 2. I don't think I played 3, if there is a 3.
Yeah, 3 wasn't all that great. But because the original Cars game was like an actual proper open world driving game. You could just drive around Radiator Springs, and there's also plenty of road races and then just full-on Grand Prix races to do. And that was, I think that was easily the best of the original.
Fucking thing disappeared again! The fucking laser disappeared, the laser disappeared, the laser disappeared. What the fuck is happening? It's not here. I'm scared. There's a wraith. How are we supposed to take out the fucking wraith? Without the laser, where the fuck did the laser go? The fucking laser is right here, and it's just disappeared. I love this game so much, and there goes a sniper.
5 lives left.
Okay.
This is so fucking annoying.
How far am I in Persona 5 right now?
It probably did despawn.
I haven't had the time to sink into it that I would like to recently, but so far I'm still in the mod army section. I haven't made much progress since I made last time. The Cars game that people like to see me watch for some reason. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this, but episode 3 of my Cars walkthrough is the most popular video on my channel, or at least it's either the most popular or the second most popular. It has like over 100,000 views or something ridiculous like that. I don't know what it is about that game that people like watching so much, but it did really big numbers for my channel. Damn it. Ugh.
Is the guy out of the turret?
Yeah, I got the guy out of the turret. I almost made it to the Wraith to hijack him. I just didn't get all the way there. Most popular is Indiana Jones Chico video? Yeah, that's,
Oh my god, this fucking Marine!
Why?
I got the car stuck. Trevor, the car is stuck. It drove it into... It wedged it.
There we go.
I guess that works. You're given the passenger seat, I'll drive you up there.
Alright, let's roll. Are you asking why my Cars videos are popular, or why I haven't had time to play Persona 5? Because the latter question is... Oh, the Wraith's already dead.
That's done.
Nice job, Waffles. Oh dear. most...
We want to keep this up here for the tanks.
Yeah, because right now, that's our only course of action. Cars, of course? Okay, I honestly don't know. I don't know what it is about the Cars game specifically that people like watching so much. It's really, I can never predict what videos are going to really perform well. Oh, the Warthog is back. There's a Warthog, like, right below me.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, nowadays, I know that if I make an Ace Attorney series, obviously that's going to do well. But the Cars game, I had no idea that was going to perform well when I made it. Cars, Over the Hedge, Lego Indiana Jones, all that stuff. Any Lego game in general, really, has always done wonders. Okay, I'm making a break for the other Warthog.
I shot the guy at the turret.
Yeah, it's dead. I got the guy at the driver's seat, you got the guy at the turret, so now I can bring it home.
Okay. Wow, this sniper really does not do any damage. Jesus.
Play out Kumar Battle on Merciless, it'll be a walk in the park. Oh, I am playing on Merciless right now. My playthrough so far, just to see if I can do it, I'm playing the entire game on Merciless difficulty, but I'm starting to realize that that might actually not be as hard as people make it out to be, or at least as hard as the game makes it out to be, because every damage, every weakness is, strength and weakness is amplified tenfold, which means that most battles last, like, seconds. The only thing that didn't help me with is the Kamoshida boss battle, because on Merciless difficulty, you can't deal enough damage to distract him long enough for someone to go take the crown, and he doesn't have stat weaknesses, so it's just a grueling battle of endurance. The only thing that makes it annoying is that, because the weaknesses, because the stat weakness, or the ailments kill everything instantly, it's harder to knock them down to be able to have them try to get their, either take their persona or just bargain. Wow. So you didn't see what happened there? The Wraith just nailed a perfect plasma mortar, and it destroyed the Warthog.
That's great. It's pretty cool.
That is very much less than ideal.
Are there no weapons here? The hell is the point for this open space if there's nothing here?
Just don't do the same mistake that led to my little Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, that was, I still stand by that the way that dialogue is worded. I am justified for thinking I was clear. But yeah, that will not be happening again. You think I'll probably struggle more with Persona 4, as the bosses for the most part don't have gimmicks, they're just damage sponges. Oh, my favorite, bullet sponge bosses. That's my favorite kind of design.
Yeah.
It's the thing I hate about Halo 2, they're just bullet sponges. Because in Halo Infinite, if you have the right weapon combo and strategy, the bosses can all die in seconds. Well, I mean, obviously except for Eshram, because you're stonewalled by the shield regenerating. But actually getting his health down, it doesn't take that long at all. And Harbinger, ow. The thing that takes a long time there is just the minions that she sends out, not even herself. Fataba's Palace will be a scripted cakewalk so I don't get the bug again. Yeah, I don't know why that happened, but it was very frustrating to deal with in the moment. Persona 4 is considered much harder. Oh, I can't wait. Nice hijack. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We will indeed see how it plays out. But for what it's worth, I've certainly been having a lot more fun with this playthrough than I did for my original. Although at this point, I was still very much enjoying the experience. It wasn't really until Okumura's Palace onwards was where things just took a very stark dive. With Sei's Casino, Cheeto's boat, the Mementos thing, and then of course Maruki's Palace. It was just all downhill from that point onward. I couldn't get the guy out of the... Someone help. Waffles says he needs help.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I think he's... Wobbles, watch out! I think he stopped to type something in chat right as the Wraith Mortar was coming towards him.
Yeah, I'm just splattering all these things because they're fucking annoying. They can revive. What the fuck? Annoying as fuck.
Fruit shot.
Oh no.
This is gonna be rough.
Very.
Because the Spartan laser seems to have oh, that's another ghost. And there's another one, there's 2 other ghosts.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's
Oh, well. That was fun. I guess. Unlucky.
Okay, well, I think we'll probably wrap things there, for this stream. I think that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I certainly had
It's a cool mode.
Yeah, I'm glad they added. That was a very, very substantive update to the MCC, and I'm very glad that they added in. Okay, so that'll be it for the majority of today's stream. That was my big plan for the gameplay, was just to cover the new mode that they added, which was FLOODFIGHT, and get to try it out with a full fire team full of people. But I do have one more thing planned for today's stream. So, as some of you may have known, over the course of the past month, I've been releasing teasers for a little secret project that Neil and I have been working on. And I originally was going to wait until next week to do this, but since he's here, and since I figure adding an extra week before it releases will build some hype, so I added a new hotkey to my stream deck this morning before we started the stream, and I'm just going to very quickly mute the party just so that I can let a little something play in full. So I hope you all enjoy a little something that I've put together, because it's about time that I properly reveal. I'm going to quit the desktop to make sure no audio can overlay this. It's about time to reveal a little something that's been cooking up in the background for quite some time.
Is my last fight.
Oh my god, oh dear god, okay. That's some Halo 2 stuff right there.
True test of legends.
There's a Wraith here.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan.
Wait, 3? 3 Banshees, really? 3?
Bare your fangs.
Yo, rocket launcher marine, you better do something!
And that is what we've been working on. Oh, I forgot to mute the stream on my end. I turned on the audio of the stream so I could listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was echoing for me too because I turned on the audio.
Oh. So interesting little thing. I told you this while we were recording, but old Vanderhayden, who's in chat right now, predicted this before I even dropped any hints about what it was going to be. Before, because I've been releasing teaser images over the past like month or so, kind of giving hints for what this was going to be, and he guessed it before any of that even happened. So, yeah, now it's been properly revealed. That's what we were recording. If anyone has any questions for how any of the teaser images that I released correlate to what was just shown off there, you're more than welcome to ask. You were close. Oh, you were so frustratingly close. So many times you picked up on all the right pieces, but you came so close to figuring out. You were just, like, you went down the right road, you picked up all the right pieces, and then you skewed away at the last second. So, yeah. It was something. What's the sword? I never posted a sword. You mean a staff? You mean, like, Aang's staff? Because I don't actually know what you're referring to with that one. You were smiling like an idiot? Yeah, your initial... I told you right then and there, I would have been genuinely impressed if you actually managed to deduce what it was, but I couldn't tell you, obviously, but you were completely correct about what it was. The knife, Aang, and the staff. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the IMDb page for Avatar: The Last Airbender really quickly. So, you see here that Zach Tyler Eisen, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is the voice actor for Aang. If you then click on that and see what else he's done recently, you might see that he's also the voice actor for a certain other character in a certain other show. And for those of you who don't know, the person responsible for giving us this iteration of the Chief is this guy. So that was the correlation there. And basically the layout of those thumbnails was basically as simple as, because the way it worked, let me see if I can pull this up over here just to show you guys what I was doing with all that. So here it is. So basically the way these thumbnails worked out is that this was the thumbnail, just in a very lower res version. So, like, if you break down the actual layout of all these individual thumbnails, you will see how they all kind of show the same thing. So, basically, someone actually deduced this very, very, not quickly, but very accurately, that it was supposed to be a hero on one side and their weapon on the other. So you have Aang and his staff, or Master Chef and his knife, and then you have the Chief and his literal weapon, because sure, her name is the weapon. So that's what this was all about. These oranges, that I thought would give it away immediately, but I guess I just realized, actually, Neil, do you recognize what those are?
Halos?
Yes, that's exactly what they are. They're the Halo oranges.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Halo's Mandarin oranges. No one noticed that. Everyone got caught up on the fact that it was the Mandarin oranges, but no one actually, I guess no one knew that these things existed.
Come on, guys. You guys didn't know it was Halo. Is that only a Florida thing, or is that...
I honestly don't know.
I don't know.
But so, I mentioned in the server, earlier this week in Discord, someone mentioned that the Sonic games never did a crossover with the Sonic food chain, and I almost said that it's weird that Halo has never done a crossover with the Halo oranges, but if I said that, then it would have given it away immediately, so I couldn't say that. I had to hold my tongue. But yeah, basically, that's what that was, and then obviously, I'm sure you can tell me what this car is, Neil. You don't need me to explain that to you.
Yeah, the Infinity.
And then Halo, Infinity, and then Infinity again tells into Halo Infinite.
I see what you mean there.
And then if you look at the way these thumbnails are all laid out, it's all the same. So you always have some kind of competition here in the center, be it Batman v Superman, or Iron Man v Captain America, or Sonic vs. Knuckles. And then if you look at how that actually compares to the actual thumbnails, if I can find it, here we go. So basically, you have the top, which is supposed to be either talking about Halo or Infinite, which is the logo. You have something where people fight against each other in the middle. You have the number in the bottom, and then you have the hero and his weapon on either side. That is just an embodiment of what the final thumbnail actually looks like. You have the name of the game on top, the idea of a versus in the middle, and then the number on bottom. And then the last thing I did is that if you actually look at these thumbnails in reverse order, some people caught on to the fact that 7 plus 8 is 8 for infinity, but the more prevalent thing is that if you look at the thumbnails in reverse order, the numbers here are 117, which is the Chiefs ID tag. That's what that was all about. So, yeah, that's, I believe... Oh, and I guess the other teaser images I can mention as well. So, the Woody and Buzz one was obvious. My role on the server is Sheriff Magic. His role is a Space Ranger, and he's just saying to infinity and beyond, so that one is self-explanatory. The Mandalorian one, I thought that one... So, there's an episode of the Book of Boba Fett that screenshot is taken from, where the Mandalorian goes to a Halo ring. Like, quite literally, there's a scene where he just goes to a Halo ring world.
To own a home.
I don't want to watch an ad. I just want to show the ring world. Yeah,
Ooh,
so...
Divi. I have no idea what that is.
It's just a Halo ring in this show, so that's what that was referencing. The more obscure one... Oh, and obviously, the Paper Wasp thing. That was just me, because I've said that the Wasp in Halo Infinite is just made out of paper mache, so that's all that was. And then the last one with Mike, so what Mike says in that scene is, "We're banished, genius," and that's just saying that it's just a nod to the fact that the Banished is the main enemy faction in Halo Infinite. So, that's all that was. That's, I believe, a complete summation of all the hints I left along the way. So yeah, this will be starting up May. Oh, and the last thing I said beforehand that it was gonna be. I was targeting the beginning of May for a release date because Season 2 of Halo Infinite launches May 3rd. So I wanted it to coalesce with the release of that. And the other thing I mentioned is that it takes double the amount of time to render because it has double the amount of footage. And I'm just gonna show you this right now. I'm not gonna show you anything beyond Halo the Episode 1 because it'll be spoilers for how the series plays out. But this is what an episode of Halo Infinite Versus looks like. It's got both of our perspectives playing at the exact same time, and then it's got the progress bar underneath telling you how far along we are, and the reason it takes so long to edit is because every time we do something, such as collect an audio log, it will update the progress bar in real time to show you how far along we are and how we compare against each other. And in total, the amount of... Let me just look real quick. Okay, so the Halo Infinite Versus folder on my computer is 883 gigabytes, which is almost a terabyte worth of storage to hold both of our footage. So, yeah, that's everything that went into this month-long reveal, and I'm very excited for you guys to see this because we had an absolute blast recording it. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to see. Also, the trailer is available publicly on my channel now, in case you want to watch it again for yourselves. I'm pretty proud of how that trailer turned out, especially just because of the way the music syncs up with everything. That trailer went through a lot of iterations before I settled on the final version. Yeah.
That was a cool trailer.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And... yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. I certainly had fun watching you all try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And we had fun recording it. I had fun editing it and kind of going back. I have some questions for you about some choices you made during your playthrough. Namely, the House of Reckoning, that spot on top of the thing that you got to.
Yeah, I found that out the first try, like the first time I was playing the game, so I said, I'll just use it again.
I didn't even know that was there. Also, there was a button that you pushed, and it just didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I was confused at too. There's just a random button, and I pushed it, and it didn't do anything. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is just a random button.
I actually think I think what's going on with there is I think there's multiple buttons throughout the room, and if you hit all of them, it spawns a rocket hog.
Oh, really?
Which is useless in single player, but for co-op, it'll actually be helpful because we can drive that around.
Yeah. That's odd, though. Rocket hog. It should have given me a cool voice line.
Or something. Keep the channel for future projects. Oh, totally. I'll definitely be using that again for any future projects. Even just for standard Let's Plays, I can put teaser images in there for future Let's Plays that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, we had a lot of fun recording this. I'm excited for you all to see it. It's been a blast putting this together, and that's all we have in store for the stream today. So, in conclusion, FLOODFIGHT is awesome. Had a lot of fun playing this. Thanks to Olvander Hayden and Waffles for joining us today. And that's it. So, any closing words you want to say before I close the stream?
No, I think you said everything. It's pretty much it.
Alright. Thanks all for tuning in to the stream today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the start of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and the continuation of Sonic Heroes and Amori, which, some things are gonna happen in tomorrow's episode of Amori. Let me tell you. It's, gets rough. But I'll leave that for tomorrow's episode. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody.